Hey, everybody! Welcome back to LHYNX Division Gaming. We are here for the Siege game. Casting here tonight will be the one, the only Drift ACR. Hello, everybody. We're going to have a great Siege game here tonight. I am very much looking forward to this game. We've seen both of these teams go at it in this season already, both dragging out rounds, doing long games, and that's what we love to see is nice competition in this series. With Misfits going against Delamore earlier in the season. I believe that was in stage one. It's all blurring together as far as the time frame, but I remember Misfits and Delamore going back to back on a few rounds, and then you had just here recently you had Team Prevail and Team Void going round literally four. I heard the game lasted about 4 hours, so almost 5, closer to 5 hours. I want to see a good game. I don't know how I feel about a 5-hour game, but Siege v Siege, and we're gonna go ahead and get it going here. Looking at the overall stats for the league, let's just see where everything lines up. Number one, we still have Team Misfits with 3 wins in each of their game series. This is the overall stats. This does include in the other games in the series, such as Rocket League and such. So they're number one with 3 wins across the board. In second place, we now have Team Lotus, who is a new entry who just got a pickup for a win. So they've got 100% there. In third overall in the league, we have Team Prevail with 2 wins and 1 losses across the entire series. Club Delamore with a lot of games, 12 games in fourth place, with 7 wins, 5 losses. Underneath them, 13 games for Void with 7 wins, 6 losses. And then on 6, we have Stella with 2 games, 1 loss, 1 win. And then we have Team Hades with 7 games, 3 wins, 4 losses. And then we have Yiddies in 8th with 0 wins, 7 losses. So that's your overall standing so far in the league going into this game. Looking at the Rainbow Six specific stats, first place overall, we still have Void in first place. 3 games, 2 wins, 1 loss, which was the one to Prevail Gaming. Then in second place, we have Misfits, who is 1 game in the series so far before this one, and that is 1 win that they took against Delamore. And then we have in third place Prevail Gaming with 1 win in the series, and that was against Team Void. And then we have Yiddies here on the Siege roster with 1 game, 1 loss. And then in fifth place, we have Team Delamore with 2 games, 2 losses. So that is your Siege standing so far. It's pretty even field. Whoever takes this game will be the solidified second in the series. I do believe, and Hedron, correct me if I'm wrong. I said whoever wins this game becomes in series second place for Rainbow Six Siege. All right, he's speaking numbers in my ears, guys. Just so you know, I got my Hedron helping me out in my brain, keeping me straight with the analytics and the whatnot and the new house and the goodness of it. So we got that. Listen, you'll have to see how the points play out after the game. But yeah, overall, my goodness, I have heard nothing about this game for since the Void game. It's been fired up. These 2 teams have been ready to go at it. I know a lot of them have been doing research, going back and forth, getting ready to rock and roll with this game, doing studying strats, doing other things, adjusting what they did from other games, watching past games. There's a lot of preparation coming into this game, and I really do feel like it's going to be a very, very close game coming into the series here. And we're just going to go ahead and get all these players in here, get set and ready. What is map 1, Mahedrian? So the map. All right, I'm getting told where to look. All right, so game 1 will be on Villa. Now, Villa for me is a very interesting map. I've definitely seen Villa go both ways. We know that some teams play really well on here. Last game, I know it was a weak point of Prevail, so I'm not surprised to see it in this game. And I cannot find the one you're talking about. Where is match set up, bro? All right, here we go. Perfect. Now I have every information here. So, map 1 is going to be Villa with Prevail defending first. So, we're going to go ahead and um yeah, we got some player audio in the back. Oh goodness. So, first map's going to be Villa, Prevail defending first, Misfits on the attack. Second map will be Coastline. With Misfits defending first. And if we get to overtime, which with these teams, I really, really feel like we will, it'll be map 3 on Oregon with Prevail defending first. So we got a back and forth game that's going to be going here, and man, so Villa, like I said, I've seen that map swing either way. I know it's a strong point of some teams. It's going to be definitely interesting to watch. Coastline, that's one of those later DLC maps that actually stuck, which I love that for Ubisoft because a lot of times they had to rework most of their maps. But Coastline's one of those ones that stuck. I think it recently did get a rework, like the update before this one, or would be the current update technically before High Caliber comes out, and then Oregon, which is very classic, being reworked already, but yeah, so I think we're just about ready to go. How we looking at here in the teams? All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get the A-OK from the players here and go ahead and get ready to start as they give the good R in chat instead of the F in chat. I see the love. I see the love. You guys. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a fun one doing the shoutcasting, but I've done enough now at this point. I think I'll be able to comfortable doing it on my own. When I first not gonna lie, you guys, on the first matches I cast, I hadn't touched Siege in almost maybe 2 years, so it was like I didn't even know the current meta then. Now I've touched it, I've got into it. Wait, that sounded bad. I've gotten into the game. I know the meta. I pay attention to the updates. I know what's going on. So it's not near say or off the wall BS. I don't have anybody to counter correct me if I say something stupid though. So chat, that's gonna be your job. Just let me know if I say anything that's just absolutely bonkers. All right. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started here in Villa on this one. So Misfits on attack, Prevail on defense as we start this game up. We're gonna go ahead and get into the ban phase here. Now I expect that we will see typical bans, but then again, like I said, these teams have been doing their research on each other, so a lot of good luck, have fun from the teams right there in the chat. So let's see what we have for the first ban coming out of Prevail. We have a Thatcher ban, which, like I said, is to be expected. Thatcher is just overly strong, and I didn't realize that until I actually got in. I was like, damn, you really can't do nothing to stop that. But there's plenty of other operators can operate around that. It's just a little more manual work. You've got a Kali, popping through all Twitch, Zero. You got plenty of utility to get rid of in banded batteries and whatnot. So first ban coming in, Misfits Jackal. No roaming information from the attacking team. We do have a Lion still in play for that as well. But there's not going to be feet sniffing in this game. I'm sorry, Jackal. You're just going to have to take the bench, man. It's unfortunate, but you're going to have to wait. So as we get into the also ban from Misfits on the defense side, let's go ahead and see who the first operator out of the game is. Amira. You know what? This is very, very expected. Like I said, with the map knowledge, this is one of the maps I know. For that aviary up top, with the games room, I think it's called. Anyway, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Up top, upstairs, mirror on the wall keeps the attackers from getting into that 90-degree chokehold. So now they're going to have to probably just hard reinforce the upstairs. And a Pulse. Pulse coming out of Team Prevail there, which is for also the Infant Gathering. So there won't be a lot of outside going on, and as we get into round one, let's go ahead and see how these teams set up. Let's see what kind of Team we got Val, Goyo, Lamai, Wemai, blah blah. your mom. Just kidding. Legion and Cade. We can expect a Cade. So we have most of the trap ops in play as far as the wall. But there's the Kali. That's the deal with the Thatcher problems. Flores, Dokkaebi, Habana, and Zero. So we're bringing in a hard breach to Habana. Gonna get that ranged hard breach. Probably get that if they do go upstairs. And they did. Actually, they did go Aviator Games. I always forget it's listed underneath there. Oh, we have to have a Maverick on the hard breach. The Habana is going to be able to pop that from a distance. So is the Zero. So we can probably expect the Zero to try to pop a cam to get rid of any utility on the wall. And then Habana is going to be able to pop that from a distance. Flores is probably going to deal with a lot of the maybe droning in, getting the defenders to move around a bit, get them off the objective. Maverick, definitely, if they can take control of that 90 room, they can definitely use Maverick to utilize into either objective from there. So as we get set up here, let's go ahead and see what Prevail does on this team setup. Mahedrian, your load times are great.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm blaming you anyway. Alright, so we're going to get set up here. We do see the Goyo shield getting set up, a rotate hole. Very good to get between the sites. Gives you other options behind. Besides the vault there, typical reinforcements here, Lily. We see Sloth setting up some cams. So yeah, we do see Sloth getting to keep that cam. I'm surprised that wasn't a target ban that came out from that. So as we get set up, both walls are going to be hard reinforced. Solid roam. Cat does spot some of the defenders upstairs. I don't see many drones getting taken out. Would it mark them off if they were taken out in this stage? I don't remember.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
So, yeah, so there was a lot of research to be done. And Kali already sniping through the doorways there. As we look at here, we see the push onto towards the balcony here from Team Misfits, checking below, probably get that lower goal. And we do see some rounds traded, or no, sorry, I apologize. They're making utility holes. My end is lagging quite a little bit. I do apologize, guys. I'm not
Attackers have located
not
a bomb.
100% to frame right now. So they do spot bomb A here on the and sweet, or they kind of. What the hell is wrong with the drone? What the fuck is the purple square of death? Watch out! Alright, that's one Flores down to take out a Goyo shield, so that's what they're using them for. And as another one goes in, I think there was supposed to be the Flores symbol above that. Alright, so they did push in here. Club Misfits is in this room. We don't see any denial from Prevail on this. They do get that. Was that a Valk cam on that corner? It was a Valk cam. Valk cam down. Cat's pushing in his collie right there in the corner. We do see another Flores goes off. They're kind of watching it here, trying to make sure they don't get quite into the objective. Persistence trying to go ahead and drone that out, see if we get information. They do now know Cade's in the closet. Cat does have the diffuser right on the doorway as they're keeping an eye out. They are trading shots here. McBoss taking a few shots from Team Prevail, not getting anything really back from that. Cat's trying to watch in. Cat is into B site. As McBoss gets down, Cat's going to go ahead and get the plant right there on the vault door. This is going to be big. Can they capitalize this? They're rushing Cat. Oh, she is down. There's the diffuser. We have two for Prevail team members. Flores does pick one. Goose goes ahead and tries to swing on the other. We do have Habana holes. Two players down on the side. We have two players left on the side of Misfits. One down. Sloth is down. Oh, another one from Prevail down. 1v1 situation here on this. We have Sloth who's down but not out. We do see a shot go out. Canadians trying to figure out where the last player. He's going to go ahead and go for the defuse. They went ahead and finished him. It's going to be Lamayan. Oh, my goodness. Right on the edge as they get the frag off on Prevail in this round. This is, we're seeing a lot of that 1v1 come downs in the rounds as we did with the Void game. I feel like this is going to be one of those back and forth games. Yes. No, it looks a little bit better now, Mahedrian. Thank you. I'll let you know if it goes to shit some more. So, Prevail is going to go ahead and return to Aviator Games with Little My, Valk, Goya, Legion, Cade. Same setup. Same setup from both teams. I wonder if we're going to see a 6-pick off on anybody. It doesn't look like it. They're just going to take these ops and they're going to full send it. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, Drex, just say the audio's loud as fuck. The game all you. Well, turn your shit down, Drew.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Major says
bombs.
it's safe. I don't know. He's dropping off now. All right, he's gonna drop it a little bit of an octave. Oh yeah, you had that shit at 100% master volume. No wonder you're blowing their goddamn ear out. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get set up here. Same hard walls. We don't see much variance in the way of reinforcing this objective. Not many soft walls. If you don't have the mirror, you gotta tie everything up. And let's see if we wait for the placements of the Goyo shields, knowing that they have the knowing they have the Flores. I wonder if they're gonna wait on the utility for that on the side of Prevail, as K does get the main walls there on both.
Must locate and defuse a bomb.
Let's see where we get the aggression from Misfits. Are they gonna attack from the same angle and keep it going, or are they gonna swing from the other side? It does look like they are both on that balcony side again, so they're gonna definitely aggress here on balcony as they kind of all get up there. Let them go. Persistence droning in, making sure they're clear. The door is already down. I believe Kali probably took that almost immediately. As they're watched there, Kali does pop a charge into that electrified wall. We have Valk down here. Ooh, Sloth taking peeks from the bedroom. I don't know if they were able to connect anything there. No health loss from either team, so that was kind of a 50-50 go on that. Lamai's just going down. Oh, they did wait to place the Goyo shields. We get some droning information. They know that that room is clear. We have most of the attackers anchoring, besides Sloth, who's on 90. Goyo is below, so you see a lot of aggression from that side. McBoth, I think, laying there trying to see if I don't know if they're watching or droning. I think they're just watching that door. I don't see his drone active. So we have Letty coming out with another Flores charge to take out that Goyo shield, so they don't have to deal with that. McBoss going ahead to open up in that window. Canadian holding on that hard wall as we get a frag off from Misfits onto Goyo, who is on the roam, so we're going to see a little bit more map control from Misfits here coming in. Cat now droning 90 as Sloth moves out of it. McBoss is about to move on the objective because it's Iron MP7. Oh, we got a Flores right in front of the Lamai. Is he going to get away from it? Was he able to get away? Ooh, close call. That was a very close call. As they kind of debate this door, we have a little bit of a Legion action going on. As he swings in, McBoss taking a little bit more health damage trying to contest that door. Sloth kind of moving around on the roam game. See if you can catch any attackers offhand. They are in that 90. They are looking to push billiards here, but we have two defenders from Misfits watching this door as the sniper peeks. The Cat's trying to get that angle on the closet. Lily kind of keeping their face out of it. Prevail waiting for it. He tries to get it. Downs one of them, but the angle's being watched. If he gets aggressive, the Zero's going to follow up, and now that's going to be a revive for Misfits. A little bit too aggressive there. We're now at a 4v3 situation. Sloth takes out PhD. We can see some rounds being traded again as two players from Misfits do have 90 control at this point. Sloth able to take off another frag from 90. So we have a little bit of 90 control with the staircase. They know this door's safe. As they kind of watch through, we got a long peek here from Lily watching vault door to that door. We gonna see a fight here? This might happen. This might happen. Oh, they just zip. There they do see him enter. Ooh, they complete both objectives here. A Legion trap. Kali gets the frag off. It's up to Sloth. Two players from Misfits. 5 seconds left on the clock. The Deagle is out. We're going to see a plant on the other site, which is not going to be the typical site. Sloth runs in and gets taken out by Persistence. Whew! What a round. You know, we had a lot of tight angles there. There was a insane cross angle there in the vault from each end, but it was just not enough for Team Prevail to take that round from Misfits. So we're going to go ahead and see Prevail go ahead and switch objectives here. They're going to go ahead and go to Trophy and Sanctuary. We also see a little bit of switch up in Ops. We now have a Capcan on the field, also with an Ace switch on PhD, with Zero and Sophia also a change, as well as Bandit. So we're going for the OG Electric Shock, and we're going for another Trap Operator. Ace is also... Oh, as we see McBoss 6 picking, let's go ahead and see. Oh, a buck. Are we going to see some vertical gameplay here? I hope so. Never seems to be the sweet caressing of seeing a buck, and you think the floor is going to get blown out, and then the buck decides to stay on the same level as everybody else. But you know, they might be
Defenders,
doing big
protect your bombs
gameplays
from
here.
being defused
So
by
let's go ahead and
attackers.
see this setup real quick from Team Prevail. Sloth does get a camera in right there in the bedroom, so that is good. That is good to see, and a Capcan on the door almost immediately, which is great on the left-hand side of that doorway, because if you swing it too quick, you'll miss that Capcan. They may have to check that in the droning phase. Do they still have a Flores? Yes, they do. So those Goyo shields are not safe from the Flores. As well as those bandit batteries now being on the floor, those are also a potential opportunity for the attacking team to go ahead and take those batteries out. But it does give a whole
10
wall
seconds
of
left.
coverage that could have been covered by one Kaid.
Attackers have
I
discovered
don't
the
know if
location of a bomb. 5 seconds
I don't know if
remaining.
that was a good play on the side of Prevail. Maybe he could have used a little bit of different utility. The 4 batteries are out. And here we are into the action phase as they do spawn by the riverside. Watching the roam game from Krim and Sloth here, all the way going downstairs. So they're going ahead and bust a hole in the cabinet there? What's going on there? Oh, it's a peek hole through the desk. Ooh, cheesy stuff coming out here. As we see the aggression going on, McBoss, I can't tell is on the same level or level below. And his cat comes around the side, and we see some regular droning out here from Letty to see what kind of control they can get. Persistence with the 0 cams to also make sure the bedroom's clear. Ooh, we do see an angle there that watches that window. They'll have to be very, very careful of that as we see the roam game from Sloth coming out, trying to find out where these Misfits players are in the long run. As the Capcan and that shield gets spotted, we have an anchoring down here in the bed. Oh my goodness, the stack. They are all in that bedroom. As we hear that thing come,
bomb diffuser has been dropped.
oh my goodness. Ooh, Cat does get taken out there by Sloth on the roam. Sloth's gonna go ahead and fall back on that frag that they just got off. We see a lot of aggression here from the bedroom side of the wall. Going ahead and open that up, and we're gonna have to see if Team Misfits can get into this objective. Letty going ahead and letting out one of those drones. Let's follow that Mahidra. I want to see where that's gonna go. With Letty drone. Never mind, it got taken out. That's right. It's not bulletproof until it stops. All right, good play. So the ace does come out. Goose is on the other side of the wall. He better either capitalize or make something good of it. Oh, Capkin just took a chunk of health out of 2 of the players from Misfits there. You know, you gotta watch out for those cheesy Capcans. Now that you can place 10 of them on one door. Just kidding, I know it's only 5. But still, as we see the utility from Buck here. Ooh, and a frag off from the... Hey, and Letty returning the favor against Goose. And we see some rounds traded here in the bathroom. McBoss does come out on top of this very, very low HP here from McBoss as they kind of move into this objective. We have a few left from... Legion getting taken out by Letty through the opened wall. Got Sloth on the objective as well as Crumb trying to make a flank right now. Is this going to be big? No, Letty was able to take out Crumb on the flank. Oh, Sloth getting Letty as they jump through a Sloth versus Persistent. McBoss is still in the field as well, just very low HP. Can't count it out yet. Whew, we got full HP. Yeah, I gotta breathe. I'm sorry. So yeah, no, he wrote surrender up B. We're gonna go ahead and see if Sloth can go ahead and pull off this 2v1 game. McBoss with the diffuser. Sloth knows about the hole.
10 seconds
Sloth now has control of the diffuser and knows it. Gonna go ahead and keep an eye out for the player of Misfits here. 6 seconds remaining as Persistent sprints towards the objective. And there you go to the round of Team Prevail. I'm getting mixed up, I apologize. Yeah, that was, so yeah, moving objective worked in the favor of Prevail, but now they have won that round, and now they're going to have to pick a new objective. Are they going to rotate back? They need a new one. They are going to go ahead and do a new objective. They're going to go ahead and go living room, library on this next objective, and we are seeing Valk come back, Bandit come back, Legion out, Mute. Yo, Goat. Mute still Goat. I don't care if they nerf the range. We also see a little bit of operator switch up from Team Misfits on this objective. Anna coming in as well as IQ and Sledge. Ace getting... or... What just happened? Okay. I thought he 6-foot twice. What's going on here? So a Capitao to an Ace. Of course, he needed a hard breach. So a lot of info gathering, a lot of quick breach here. Iana able to go ahead. IQ, they did not like those Capcan traps. that was not their favorite thing, so they're going to go ahead and make sure they have an
Attackers need to
IQ.
locate
Probably
and
spot
defuse
out
as
those
many bombs
Legion
as they
traps
can.
as well, because those can be quite annoying as they go through. So we're going to go ahead and see how they set up for this. This is not an objective that I'm really familiar with, I got to be honest. This is not one I see very often get played, but it can work in some teams' favors on this map, so we'll go ahead and see. I just always feel like you don't have enough reinforced walls to cover everything. Those two small walls to the left always seem to be forgotten. We'll go ahead and see. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and leave it soft, it appears.
10
Maybe?
seconds to
Or is it just
insertion.
the bandits going to do it? Nope. All right, so they're going to leave those two walls soft. And that's the
5 seconds to
decision
go.
you have to make on this objective, and you just don't have enough reinforcements to go around.
Attackers must locate and defuse
They have
the
one
bomb.
more. No, they have both. Wait, am I just nuts? Mahedron smacking the face. Oh, okay, they didn't do the wall by the bathroom. That's the one they left off. Well, listen, I got Mahedron lost, so I bet you are too, so let's go. Alright, as we roll into the attacking phase here, we see some cams that were set up by Sloth and see if they can capitalize on this, and preserving their drones, bringing them back to themselves. So they're going to go ahead and bop this front door open and do this aggressive approach. Oh, the mute to take out the Floreses.
Bomb located by attackers.
That's big, you know, info that denies that getting in there, deny the Floreses, persistence can't get the drone in there. We do see a second Flores drone on the prowl, trying to find some booty holes as it goes downstairs. It's just going on its way. All right, goodbye. It just didn't want, you know, it's just that I'm out of a job
Attackers
today,
drop
guys.
the diffuser.
Oh, we do see a frag out from Sloth here on Cat. Sloth is way out on the other side. Oh, gets some shots off, but does get traded out. McBoth does return the favor for Cat there and takes out the cam. It's kind of a switch-swatch situation there. Krim a little low health from their engagement. We are in a 4v4 situation with a little bit of a health disadvantage as Legion comes around another one. They have re-grabbed the diffuser. I believe Cat did have that before as they make their way down to 90. They are working above. This is what we're seeing with the sledge. We're going to get a little bit of that vertical gameplay, so the defending team's going to have to keep a close eye on that as we see Letty coming out with it. The normal, I can never tell if it's a boom drone or a normal drone. So they are Grim is upstairs taking out the sledge. Oh my goodness. Yo, when you can see through walls but the other can't, and just was not capitalizing the fact that there was two upstairs. So we do have the diffuser for Misfits upstairs still. Misfits has control of it. We are in a 3v3 situation with the low health. It gives good trade. You know, it's a very close game as we do see frag come out from Letty on the guy on the pork and goose behind the desk. Mute trying to take out this drone, calling it out as they go ahead and push it. We do have them on site. They're getting pinged, we can see from the side of... Oh, they were able to frag Letty. That was big pings coming through that soft wall. We do see that they're going to go ahead. A C4 goes out, doesn't connect. We do have diffuser control here, both the team members on the other side. Where is the other? Ooh, persistence on the flank. Takes some shots. Taking the hit as Fucci able to take out persistence on the back flank. It is just up to this one Misfits player. They do have the diffuser. A lot of good hits. They are very low HP in this game. They're trying to frag him out, but there's two. They are able to frag that one. They're firing through the wall. It's close in there to Team Prevail. Very, very close game. So yeah, I'll never reinforce that wall again in my life. I always thought it was safer to reinforce it because of that window, but I guess not. I guess you can really utilize that bathroom if you have full control and softball of it. So they are going back to Aviator Games after a 2-down on that objective. We are in a 2-2 game though. I told you we'd be trading rounds in this. I told you we're going back and forth here in game 1. We're 5 rounds in and we're on a tie game right now. As we see some 6 picks, Malusi to Goyo, Kali to Ace. We do see Lion in play, so there's some info gathering. Probably wanting to ward out some of the Sloth roaming gameplay after Cat got taken out that last round from the sneaky Sloth. Sneaky Sloth. Let's go. Can I? What?
Attackers need to locate.
Oh my god, chat. God damn it, guys. I almost read that out loud. I got dramated. Alright. Alright, on the defensive side, we see Goyo cap in. Legion and Kaid coming out. So Kaid back on this objective. Let's see what kind of utility the team can utilize on this objective to ward off Team Misfits. This is a very common defense site. So I can understand why it may be hard for a team attacking and defending to do this site. I could say out of every pub match, unranked, ranked game I played, just kidding, I don't play ranked. I'm a casual player, deal with it.
5 seconds remaining.
Every game I've ever played, this objective is 99.9% of the time played. I know this and the other upstairs objective very well. As we see a drone get taken out there. So a little bit of less utility out there on the side of Misfits as we roll into the action phase, as they are still getting set here as we see Goose running out to the other side of Billiards. We see a downwards push here. IQ going ahead and get the drone down. Cat going up on the main balcony here, also droning in. Letty getting that information to see how Team Misfits, or fucking Prevail set that up. They do spot the other Goyo shields. Cat from Misfits calling that out to their team, going ahead and trying to locate exactly where these defenders are and even try to catch the other. They are able to spot bomb A, so they have visual coverage on that, spotting the Kaid in that objective. They do spot this Capcan as the ace goes ahead and go out. That Capcan's marked. Is Cat going to take it out? He ran through it! It was pinged and Cat went through the Capcan trap. That does put Cat of Misfits down at HP. Crim took some damage there. I didn't quite miss what was going on. We were too distracted by the Cat running next to the yarn. And we see Ayana going ahead and bombing below as they take place. We do hear a Flores go off on the Goyo shield. Sorry, I forgot Flores' name. The drones are immune to fire. As we see, they're going to go ahead and get that wall and get a hole in it for the softness. So we're gonna go ahead and where are we at? So we do see him hard anchor behind here. We do have is that a Valcam below that half wall? Ooh, Capcan holding really close against that Goya shield. I hope that doesn't turn back on them. And we do see another Flores drone coming out. Marks the lead trap. We have vertical gameplay. Crim goes ahead and capitalizes on that. Did it get somebody? I didn't realize it gets somebody.
Attackers.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that was Cat from Misfits. Okay. I honestly forgot Cat was alive because of the damage from the Capcan trap. I'm like, who is this and now? So Crim taking a lot of damage on Team Prevail here, but we have 5 members up from Prevail. 4v5 situation as they move along, getting control of that hallway towards that. They did have a strong push here last time. Persistence in the other room. They're going to go ahead and try to get in here. We do have a down player on the side of Prevail. Canadian Goose trying to hold that angle. They go ahead and get the frag and taking out McBoss. Sloth taking a lot of damage here while taking out McBoss. PhD able to follow up. They're both watching 90 now. Oh! And they are able to take on the floor as I watch an angle, but PhD is able to return the shot. It's a 2v1 situation. Lily is against Persistence and PhD from Different Angels. They do have to get the plant down.
10 seconds to
Control
go.
of diffuser is in. Oh, PhD. PhD has the diffuser gained. Lily gonna go ahead and get in a fight with Lions, able to get it. 1v1 situation. Do they know they're behind the bar? The plant is going down. Oh, and they stand up just in time. Oh my goodness, the timing on that couldn't have been so insane. Literally finishes the plant, stands up, and shoots. Oh my goodness. So we are on round 6. We are 3-2 in favor of Misfits, but we know what's going to come around and see if we can get another round on the other side. We are going to see a switch in objective here from Team Prevail. They're going to go ahead and go to Trophy Sanctuary Room. So, yeah, we are in enough rounds that we can already go back to the objectives we've been to. Thank you for the insight, Mahedran. We do see a Nomad come out on this one. Yo, I'm going to call out anything you do in my ear because you're helping me out a bunch, man. Even though he's not saying anything, he's running the stream. He's giving me info I might miss. You know, my 2 eyes can only see so much. He's the one controlling the camera after all. So, all right. So let's go ahead and see this lineup. We do see Capcan. That has definitely worked in the favor of Prevail to kind of wheedle down the health of the attacking team. They'll have to keep a better eye out for Capcan traps and not go ahead and just barrel on through them like a truck. Alright, so they do open up a rotate that they kind of mess up. Doesn't seem like it can quite run through that. Okay, puts up their walls. We see a standard reinforcement again coming out. I do find it interesting that they only reinforce the center of that left wall on our current screen on B. That's an interesting play to me. I don't know if it's just for shoot angles. Listen, there's a reason I cast and don't play. They know things that I don't. They're just they're the brains of this operation. These players are just coming out here making the big brain plays, and they're gonna go ahead and reinforce that bathroom wall, which they had left soft last time that Bucket came through there. But they have a sledge, so that is the opposite utility for that. They are going to leave that far left wall open. 4 reinforcements still on the side of Prevail, but if it's not needed, don't use it, I guess. So we do see a Capkin. So yeah, there's no players by Fountain for Team Misfits. They seem to be on the other side of the map. Yeah, so everybody over here, we'll have to see where they come in. PhD is over by the objective here. We're going to go ahead and come up to that balcony over there. We do see they are kind of converging in that general area. It looks like they're going to start below and move their way up as they see a drone out in front of the big boss here. PhD going ahead and gathering that information for their teammates, and we have a repel from Misfits up on the other wall. We get a little bit of a peeky melee hole. Let's see if they can capitalize on any angles from that. Ooh, I hear some shots. Oh, McBoss getting the frag off on Krim almost early in this round. 2 minutes remaining roughly. Yo, that Wood's having a good time, you know what I mean? Major pointed out some standing wood. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Legion going ahead and popping some more stuff on that stair. He's going to make that staircase jam the Meridian, I tell you what. So Sloth is going to be on the roam game as it does. But oh, there was a Nomad there. That's going to give away. You see the reaction from Cat going ahead and swing around here, wondering where they just got that Nomad jam from. Go ahead and peek and go ahead and come in their flanks. Oh, I'm trying to get it. There's Sloth. Oh, Sloth almost coming out with a second frag there on the other team. That is the fuser down. I don't know if Sloth quite mentioned that they got the ping. Yeah, I hear a lot of pinging. He has got a lot of pinging coming on there. He just did get droned. I don't know if they did see that drone as they came around. Oh, he's going to go ahead and reposition here now that that Nomad charge is gone. McBoss is there. They are very cautious in that area now. Persistence coming over to give help. They got to get control of that diffuser again. Sloth getting on that roaming gameplay. Oh, able to take out PhD Scott. Sloth is very, very lit. Persistence able to recover the diffuser and going ahead to make their way over to their team. We are in a 4v3 situation, but it's more like a 3v3 with a ounce about a health situation as McBoss tries to peek up the stairs here. Lily does clap the head as they try to peek up there. We're in a 2v4 situation. Letty in a very tight spot here in the bathroom does get spotted. It is Legion's gonna have to pull that out of their foot to get their movement speed back. Letty trying to light up Lily. Lily trading shots. Lily very low in the situation. They're going to go ahead and retreat on out. They have 15 seconds left. Sloth's trying to see if he can catch anybody out on the balcony. Persistence running into the bedroom. They're going to see if they can open up an angle. They are getting hit from the other side. Letty down and Lily again on both players. Sloth. Oh, there we go. So that round goes to Team Prevail. They did take that objective somewhere else before, so they're able to take that round, and we're now in a 3-3 game, round 7. Oh, Mahedron, we're gonna be up till 5 a.m. again. Yeah, let's check out the scoreboard. Sloth coming in with 11 frags, Letty coming in with the 8. We do see kind of even down, kind of the same tier down as we go throughout the fraggers, but you see a lot of those lower ones are utility. And is that Frost? Hold on, close that scoreboard. That's a Frost! Oh, man. So we do have a switch. So they're going to go ahead and go Aviator Games. It is Misfits on defense now. We see a Frost play coming out. Yo, I haven't seen her until back in the day. Or Rooney from It's Cat. You know, you can see that coming a while away. Cat loves a Rooney. I personally know that. I played with her many a times. Her Robo Arm is a thing of legend. And then we see from the attacking side of the team, let's look at this lineup. We have Sloth on Sledge, Grim on Ace, Canadian Goose on Kali, Lily on Nook, and Fencha on Finka. That'll be easy to remember, I guess. So we do have a hard breach here. So yeah, they got that Nook gameplay, you know, the not getting the information from the defenders just in case there is a Valkyrie of the team, which there is on
10
Letty.
seconds left.
So that Nook could come in very handy for going against that Valkyrie. But we're gonna go ahead and
5
see
seconds left.
if these cheesy frost traps can capitalize on anything. We do see a middle center reinforcement
Attackers
on
must
that wall
locate
in between from Misfits. Where are we sacrificing a reinforced wall for that? That would have, I would believe it would be in Freezer. That's the only thing I don't think I confirmed saw reinforced, but it might be because they have a player playing on 90. Hey, can we go on the overhead real quick? I want to see that. Check Freezer. Is Freezer soft? Oh, sorry, safe. It's hard. I'm Drift's losing it, alright? I don't know why. They must give him an extra reinforcement. I call hacks. Alright. So they've used all 10, but let's go ahead and see how they go ahead. And oh, the Aruni gates. That's big. That's going to be the waste of utility from Team Prevail to try to get the Aruni gate. We do hear the Ace go ahead and already getting the wall open. That is quite interesting to see, but we do see there's an Aruni gate on that same wall. So that's going to have to be another utility to try to get through that wall. That may have been what it was. They may have Aruni'd the wall that wasn't bandited. So even if they aced it, they wouldn't be able to get through it unless they wasted more utility. We see Sloth roaming around, trying to see if he can find any players. Whoa! PhD does find, or sorry, Sloth does find PhD on that. He is on the back steps waiting to see if he can catch anybody out of here. McBoss watching 90, trying to figure out if they're there. And we do see another shot come off, trying to take out that utility there, and pinging for Yo and then taken out. And we do see Cat checking the cams, sitting up against it. Ace able to yeet long arm that. They do open up an ankle hole there. I don't know if that was intentional or they just couldn't quite make the throw. As it comes down, they do shoot rounds into there. Whew. So we do see a little bit of a Finka boost here, getting all the team members ready to go again. Is that just all over health? Are they full health? I mean, they would be all full health after a Finka charge. So yeah, full health on team for Prevail. We do have one member down. We are running on the clock though. We're at 50 seconds. Prevail has to act and can actually get into the building to capitalize on any movement here. Lily going to go ahead and flank over to this window as they try to get up into this objective, leaving two members of Team Prevail on the balcony. Fetchu coming out from the other window. We do hear rounds traded, and as Letty takes out Canadian Goose, oh, we get another frag. Letty down. We're on a 3v3 situation. We're trading left and right. We're going to go ahead and try to push this objective. Yep, going ahead. Finka jumping in, getting on Letty. The ankle hole actually hurting Prevail in this situation. Cat is still anchoring on that bar. We got a 2v3 situation. Misfits on the upper hand. Lily's going to go ahead and eat this gate. Going to go ahead and try to get the Legion Mine out of their foot. Do they have the diffuser? No, Finka does. They have to get on the objective. Letty is down. They go ahead and get Dylan on the doorway. Just out of time. No, it wasn't the frost mat. Oh no. Oh no. Not the frost mat. Yeah, that was a quite a bit of time to move in, act on that objective, and that's kind of forced them into a rush situation. And when you're rushing in that fast, you got to keep your gun up, not on the ground. And Frost was really there to trip you up. So we're gonna go ahead and see that frost mat come back out again, but they have won the common defense placement. So we're gonna see them on Trophy Sanctuary. We have a Kali pick over to the Ace. Zero, I guess, is going to have to be leaned on to go ahead and take out any anti-wall breach situation that they might run into.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And this is the other upstairs objectives that I've seen way too many times. But you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. As Cat goes ahead and makes that common rotate, we saw the Prevail as well. Just movement altogether is what you need to see on these objectives. And getting that control of the bathroom. They're going ahead and slay some barb. They're getting that main wall. Bandit's going to go ahead and get that locked down for their team. Boss going around, making sure those legions are in all those choke points that they might run through, trying to slow down that attacking team.
10 seconds
If we got anybody on a roam game, let's see if they go ahead and go out. We did see that PhD and Sloth went at it last time. Yo, the frost mats in the awkward places are definitely not the worst thing to do. You know, you don't. if it's an awkward place, you don't expect it to be there, and that's the way you catch feet. So, I mean, if you place it in under a window, everybody shoots a window before they jump through. It's just a matter if they miss or not. All right, and we do see a team Prevail making their way towards the objective. Nobody really spawning on Fountain side and just getting the south end of the map. Would this be? Oh, it is south end of the map. Look at me go. All right, coming in from the south end of the map is they already get a frag off. Sloth on persistence, just not ready for that window to be immediately open. That's probably payback for all the ankle bite and sauce mats. And we do hear more shots being traded off on that windowsill. Listen, you guys are going to owe me new shutters here soon. As Cat's on that roam game in Vault, Letty going ahead and watching on the other side of the objective. Big Boss trying to trade shots through a wall. A little bit of flick, a little wick, you know, like a yin-yang and little head movements going on with Siege. You know, that's how you play Siege. If you're not whipping your head back and forth like you've got a bad hairdo, then ooh, we got a frag off from PhD and Canadian Goose. We are now back in a 4v4 situation here in this round. Looking at that 4v3 score, if Prevail can go ahead and bring it back, it'd be another tied round. We do have Fink over here. Nick, we don't see very much movement from Team Misfits on that side of the map unless I miss them below. We're kind of on the outside of the objective here. We're gonna have to see if Cat is going ahead and bought this roam game. I think they may have heard that camera getting taken out in the hallway. Sloth's gonna go ahead and rotate around here and see. They're just running circles around each other on that side of the map. They're roaming to them and they're roaming away. Cat does get in a conversation with Sloth. Oh, and able to finish her on the ground. Health is, ooh, and Finka getting the health back up on the team. I see that overall play now. Go ahead and trade those shots, get the health back up. Crim's gonna go ahead and possibly jump in here. Lily trying to get that information. I do hear a drone underneath. Sloth almost in the objective. Who's got the diffuser? Crim does on Ace. Able to get the spot on one of the bombs. Mick Boss right there in the other bomb. May have heard him come in. Sloth trying to get the frag on Mick Boss. Does get the frag on Mick Boss. Very low health here as they go ahead and try to ward off the other ones. Does Finka have another charge? They do. There's more low health for Sloth. We're going to go ahead and hear a C4 get popped. PhD does get Finka does get the frag from Letty. We're in a 1v3 situation. PhD is very, very low. Finka's full of health. We're in a 2v3 situation. Go ahead and see the frag out.
10 seconds.
Oh, we're on 1v1. Oh my goodness, the Finka just gets it in time. I'm sorry, the camera's all over the place. I couldn't tell what was going on. They had quite the pitch. The pre-fire almost was a clutch round there for Team Misfits, but they don't take that round. No, Misfits, or Prevail definitely knows that objective in their own. They won 2 rounds on that themselves. So we are now in a 4v4 game. Let's go. So it definitely got a lot more aggression on the objective sooner on that play, and it definitely worked in the favor of Prevail. They were in sight and ready to go as the defending team just couldn't quite get off the frags to trade out with Cat going down. I wouldn't say early, but outside of the objective, because that was definitely later in the round. There was definitely methodical plays on both ends of the team that comes to this 4v4 situation. Whew.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I was even watching. I was just rambling about last round. Didn't even notice we went back to the same objective. Misfits probably going to change up their tactic or reposition themselves just a little bit better just in case Prevail decides to push the same way. We'll have to see if Prevail can switch up their tactics and so capitalize. We do see an IQ and a Nomad coming out from Team Prevail. I'm not sure if they were in the last round. I noticed the Finko charges were definitely working the Team Prevail. You know, Fenyu on that health, you know, that's, you know, should have called that Operation Health instead of Outbreak, you know what I'm saying? Just, y'all zombies now.
10 seconds.
That would have made more sense. Come on, Ubisoft. Alright, on the defending team, we do see a mute come out, so there's going to be a lot of less drone information going around. Bandits kind of on the walls for the actual wall denial. We do see the frost mats coming back out, hopefully to probably catch on a rush again. If they have to rush, just don't look to see if they can catch them in a frost mat. A lot of Aruni gates coming out. We did see the Aruni gate on the rotate last game, so the Finka was not able to utilize that rotate if they would have wanted to. They would have had to waste utility. And Sloth going ahead and entering here. I do think I saw a player of Misfits on that same level. So I'll have to be careful when they do this approach. Canadian Goose going ahead and watching a very common window. Lily going up here to get the angle off the side of the building into that same window. McBoss here on 90. Ooh, we do have a flag off by Sloth on PhD Scott, just denying the rain. Oh my goodness, 16 kills on the side of Sloth. Next highest there would be PhD Scott, who they fragged on at 11. Woo! So we're going to have to see if that can come back around as Team Prevail is moving around using utility, making holes in the floor, healing up their team members after their engagements. Go ahead and tell me, Adrian, how many... Oh, this says right there, there's 2 charges left. All right. I just need to read the damn screen. All right. Wait, there's a finite number of sledgehammers? I was going to say, 23, I don't think anybody slammed through 23 walls unless they wanted to make the map look like Swiss cheese. Alright, so we do see Krim in the bedroom, Lily out there on the balcony as well. They're going to go ahead and hop in and join their teammate. We do hear some damage coming off. Sloth getting fragged by Cat. Oh, we got another trade-off going off. Big Boss getting taken out by Fenchu. We might see a health pop. I'm not sure. No, it's not worth it team-wise. Oh, we do see it come out. So they're able to heal the team. All right, so we're on a 4v3 situation in the favor of Prevail. Can they kind of get the capitalization here? We do see the drone come in. Cat did rotate around those in. Krim gets the frag off on Letty. Persistence kind of chilling there. Goose, I think, does spot Cat. Got spotted. She's retreating deck downstairs, so maybe rotate out. Looks at the cuckoo clock. Ahaha. Cuckoo for Coco. I'm just kidding. Cat back up. A Nomad immediately. Oh, just couldn't quite catch him on the Nomad. Oh, they have objective. They're getting the diffuser down. Persistence is in. Lily comes in and frags. Cat's 1v3 situation. Has to clutch on the bomb. They have both bomb sites. This is very difficult. There's only 2 ways Cat can... Cat's got the... Is able to get the drone frag out. Gets hit by a Nomad. Getting knocked over in place. Cat flicks her screen around. Tries to get hits on the Finka. Finka's laying out the LMG shots. Able to go. Cat's completely out of ammo. Gotta go pistol shot. Gets a pistol shot. Trying to go for the diffuser. Trying to get on the diffuse. This team Prevail gonna realize they are on the diffuser. Cat runs away from the diffuser with the pistol. It's a 1v1 situation. There's no way. It's gonna be insane. What are we looking at here? We have primary versus secondary. Can Team Prevail hold Cat off of this diffuser? It's gonna be very close. Cat gets the down. Is there gonna be not enough time? Oh my god, it's gonna be so close. Team Prevail takes the round by diffuser time. Oh my goodness, just enough delay for them to get the diffuser. Oh my goodness, shout out to Cat for that clutch with a pistol. Out of ammo, pistol only, 3 other teammates. You know, you can almost say that was the clutch. It was just down to that diffuser timer. Alright, yeah, so I was informed by Mahedrian that Maruni actually got nerfed with the number of ammo, and that's probably a Rooney. Macaroni! Mahedrian. Alright, and we get into this next round where I get into that silent argument with my brain. We have Jaeger coming out. Prevail is definitely took the lead in this round, so that's very interesting on the attacking rounds. You can definitely tell they took their homework from when they faced Void on this very same map and applied it into what they needed to know to go against Misfits in this game. We do see Misfits bringing out the... Misfits was the chosen for this. Misfits did choose this map in the lineup, so we're gonna have to see how this plays out for them in the long run. It's first to 7 rounds, right? The first is, unless overtime goes 8, perfect. Isn't it bad to reinforce from the other side of a wall? There they go. I was gonna say, I think there's a sin against that in Rainbow Six Siege. You have to reinforce the same side. I think it's. Yeah, that is very strange reinforcement. I'm not sure exactly what that's for. Maybe it's to give the defenders something to duck behind when they're fighting objective to objective. That definitely seems like the most capable thing for it. Oh, I know why. There's an extra reinforcement. I didn't know it. That wall, like the billiard, used to be 3 at some point, I swear. That billiard wall used to be 3 reinforcements there. I distinctly remember, and now it's only 2. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if Misfits can capitalize on this objective again. Let's see, we do see Letty there on the spiral staircase on the close side to try to catch anybody getting in. We have Lily on IQ marking out all the objectives, marking the cap contrast, marking the Jaegers, marking the mutes, marking the Valks, marking the entire team has stuffed the spot. IQ be useful nowadays. That is insanity. All right, ABC Persistence watching that main door frame here. Let's see what's going on. Cat kind of doing some craziness and flicking around. Kai trick, maybe? I don't know what that even looks like. Yeah, that... Oh, we do see a frag out coming from PhD to Sloth, so that's definitely seems like a rivalry in this game. They do trade it back and forth. So without that back push, we're gonna... Did not get it. Oh my goodness. So we do see it come out from Ace. We do see the wall opened up. We do have trading shots going back and forth. McBoss is down from Canadian. So we do see... We're going to go ahead and see Canadian rotate around here as McBoss is bleeding out. So PhD's watching that open window to see if they can capitalize on Lily here. They do. They get some damage off on Lily. Lily's going to go ahead and rotate out of that position. Poor McBoss is just going to bleed out here on 90. Here comes Resistance to the rescue. Nope, never mind. He's going to repack the site. They're not sure if they're still on that window. McBoss is just going to have to take it and bleed himself out. We are running out of time for him as they do pop rounds into the objective to try to open up those lines of sight. Lily on the roam game. McBoss is down. He did bleed out as PhD was trying to rotate to him. Just not in time, but that does put PhD out of position for Lily to capitalize. Krim is in the objective. Well, we were watching everybody else roam. We didn't even realize. As he does get through the other site, just through the wall from Letty. 3-2 situation. We're at 25 seconds left on the clock, though. I don't know if they're going to be able to use this time. Finka does see the bomb, does have the eyes on it. It's going to climb through. Go ahead and try to grab it. They're going to go ahead and plant on that side. They do get the number advantage. Letty is trapped in the wall. Comes with the C4. Able to take out nobody. They do get the peek off. They have the diffuser on that reinforced wall that Misfits put in between. And they're going to go ahead and frag off. Letty is in a 2v1 situation. We saw this last round, and they were able to come out against Prevail as far as numbers, but they do have the diffuser plant now. Letty is coming out the round, coming up in the back. I think Canadian... Oh, I don't think they realizes he is getting down. It's down to Letty. It's a 1v1 situation. Fetchu's going to go ahead and hold that angle and gets the frag off. Prevail takes the round on Trophy. We are now... We have 2 rounds up for Prevail. Round 11. Wow. Oh my goodness. We are in the match point. We're at a 4-6 situation on match point. This is great to see. So Misfits is going to go ahead and ropat to Aviator Games. I mean, it is the most played site on this map. It's the most solid. We're going to have to see if maybe they can learn from that last round that they were just in and keep Prevail from pushing on the site. We did see Sloth go down early in the last round, and that was definitely a concerning factor for Prevail, but they were able to come through and set it down. Let me go ahead and get a quick drink. Listen, you guys love me, all right? Hey, listen, I gotta get some hydration in my body. So we do see the Frost mat gets switched out for mute. So we're gonna go ahead and have that info denial coming out. Maybe even utility used on the main walls, just kind of deny that out. Maybe my guess would be to use the mute as a backup just in case the Kaid tricking doesn't work this time, but that would just be my noob strat. Don't listen to me. We're gonna have to see how they actually set this up as they get the drones in there. Probably do see that they are top again. Prevail be coming out very strong on this objective. You know, if this was the site that Misfits was planning on winning, I don't think they've actually taken it around, have they? Adrian? Has Prevail or has Misfits won on this site? They have one on this site, so this could go either way. It could go either way. So this is one loss on this site. You know, this is the bank on it site. This is the site they have to hold. It's actually not a surprise for them to come back to this site to try to keep the match point from going through. As we get into the action phase here, we have the Jaegers, the Mutes, the Valks. And we do see the same team comp coming out of Team Prevail on the attack. Let's look at some of these frags here. Sloth is 16, Krim 5, Goose is 6, Louis 9, Fenchu with 6, and for
A
Team
bomb has been
Misfits,
located.
Cats with 6, Letty with 12, Persistence with 5, PhD with 12, Big Boss with 6. So you see kind of an even thing across the board. You do see a little bit more double digits on the Misfits side. They're definitely fragging with those clutch situations that they've had to come out of in these rounds. As that table did nothing to you, Cat. Why? Just kidding. Probably blocking a strafe. So, oh, we see a grenade come out. They're trying to mark these. We do see a late utility placement by Mute there as Valk opens up over the wall, maybe for a. Oh, Sloth gets Persistence, who was sitting on the Kaid. They were trying to frag the Kaid off the wall, and they ended up hitting Sloth instead with the nade. Or I mean, hitting Persistence with the nade. I apologize. Sloth hitting Persistence with the nade, and we do see the Mute coming out. They're marking the Capcan traps, so we are on a body situation advantage, but we do see some damage there on Goose. Where is Goose located? On the side window. So let's go ahead and see. Cat is hanging off into that other objective, watching that B door. McBoss is going to go ahead and rotate back into B. They're going to try to pinch Canadian Goose, I feel like, here. Definitely trying to keep them in the main room. I know Letty, I think they're priming C4 to yeet over that wall. Very close, too. They're waiting for them to push. McBoss is going to go ahead and peek this door. They're double peeking on the side of Prevail. Please. Oh, goodness. Oh, Jaeger goes ahead and takes out that nade. That's big. May have more than one. Oh, there. Oh my goodness! 2 frag grenades in one game. Frags are just OP in this game of Siege. Cat getting taken out by Sloth. Prevail up in numbers. 5v2 situation. Oh my goodness! Getting ahead. Sloth is getting shot. Letty able to take him out. They're getting the plant down. Letty is stuck in the bar against a 1v4 situation. Go ahead and gets hit. We do have the coming out. Letty's able to frag. Where is Team Prevail's team members? They are not in the objective with the diffuser. Oh, they are in the angle of the bomb. They have the angles. All right, thank you, Mahidri. And seeing something I missed. They are covering their flanks. Lily needs to make sure they are watching it. So they're going to go ahead and make sure they cover their angles. Letty trying to figure out where the players of Team Prevail are, if they're even in the objectives. They're roaming around. They're not sure what to do. 14 seconds left on the clock. The C4 did get stuck on the half wall. They're going to go ahead and hold angles, see if they get aggressive. Blow their own C4. They're going to go ahead and push here. They do get the damage off. Oh my gosh, Prevail takes game 1. Prevail took game 1. Oh my goodness. This is kind of crazy. 7-4 round. Prevail is prevailing. Quoting Mahedrian here. Goodness. Sloth coming out with those top frags for Team Prevail. That is going to head to be game 1. Look at that. 18 and 14 and 12. Goodness. The rounds of the frags were coming out. Well, I tell you what, Drift does have to take a quick water break before we roll into game 2. So we will be back in just a few minutes. Don't you go anywhere. This game's just heating up.
change, but so can you. So can you. For too long about the mistakes. While I resent, I learned to hate. Forgot your names. Fear the struggle to follow on. Need to focus to prove you're wrong. I'm not wrong. I know I'm holding on to this. Holding on. I know I know I'm holding on to this. Holding on. Don't let me repeat it. Don't let me repeat it. I know I'm holding on to this. Holding on. Holding on. Holding on.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. I am hydrated, homie. I am ready to start map 2 on Coastline. Talk about hydration. Hey, we're about to go on a beach vacation in the... Wouldn't this be a villa, too? A beach villa? Or is this... Well, it's Coastline, but I'm saying the building's a villa. Anyway... Oh, it's a penthouse. Listen, we're about to see some fancy... My poor flower pot in the hallway is going to get broke some more. Don't think I haven't forgot since Season 0. We're going to roll into this game. Misfits will be defending first here on Coastline. So we're going to see what operators get banned based on last round. Are we going to see some target bans? Are we going to see some classic bans? We'll have to see, but let's go ahead and roll into this round and get ready to go into game 2. Oh man, I am hyped. Yo, Prevail coming out there with the 3 attack win rounds to take that game. 2 of them being on one of the most contested sites in the series. As Adrian goes ahead and gets the volume back in. Thank you. I'd like to hear what's going on. So does the rest of us. All right, yo, I'm a casual love caster. That's how I like to do this. All right, we feel the vibes. We have a great time, and play some Siege. Oh man, it's There we go. There's the green button I wanted to see. Goodness. You know what? I can pretend button screen, all right? I can't wait to watch this back and hear me talk to myself. All right, as we get in the ban phase for Misfits will be... I keep flipping it. I keep flipping it so bad. Misfits will be banning the attacker first. We'll have to see who comes out into the banning phase. It is taking quite a bit of time. Are they discussing the ban as we go? That does go quicker once they select somebody, right? Breathe. Oh, is that the normal rundown? Oh. Well, okay, so we see the classic Thatcher ban. Listen, nobody wants to deal with Thatcher. Back in my day, there wasn't a ban phase, and Thatcher actually got to play the game. All right, so we get the first ban out of Prevail. We're going to go ahead and see if we get the classic or the target ban. I'm wondering if they take Jackal out of the game, because having him out definitely helped to both teams on the Roam game. Yes. So we're going to see the classic bans out of those 2. So we're going to go ahead and just go ahead and get those guys out of the way. Listen, I've seen some hot footprints. I'm sorry, Jackal. You're just going to really get benched this game and just not get to sniff any feed. I apologize, bud. And Thatcher, all the laser sights. Or is that in mute? No, that's Thatcher. Fucking laser sights. Yeah. And Mira banned again. I can't think of any strats off the bat that utilizes Mira on this map, but there are probably a decent few that I'm just foreheading. I'm thinking. I'm trying to think if there's... You have the kitchen, you have hookah, but those are the only 2 sites I remember. Oh, and then you have the other one. I don't know the name. It's got the bedroom. Listen, well, Mira's out of the game, so I don't have to worry about it. And a Valk ban. Both teams have utilized Valk very heavily. Both Letty and Sloth using Valk on this game. So, Goose says my main. Goose says my main. We're gonna have to see how Sloth and Letty switches up their attacking or their defending rounds now that Valk's out of the game. So that was the only target ban we really had on the lineup. Mira, I feel like, is also a general ban. So we do see an Echo. Oh, those late game plays. Echo could come into a big play here. Legion, Frost, trying to catch them ankles. Jaeger for anti-utility, and Kaid for those reinforced walls. We have Sloth on Sledge. We're having a Ying come into play. That's going to help push those objective. We did see our Morrow switch. Could have been an actual pick for a rush play. I don't know if Krim would come into that fast. Nomad to cover those flanks. IQ. Lily really calling out all those defender gadgets with that IQ. The only... Ooh, actually, that's big. That's real big. With the IQ on the play, Echoes might be less effective because the Lily really knows how to check the room. As we saw the one angle from Villa. Oh, that's my phone. My bad. Let me mute that. Technical difficulty, everybody. Make a shot. IQ definitely was combing the upstairs, spotting out all the gadgets. So that Yaokai cannot hide from that IQ. And we have Finka, who really, if you honestly think about it, in the last game, we saw them buff the health of the entire team. With that aggression that Prevail was showing towards the end there, anytime they would push in and win a firefight, even if they were low HP, they would just pop up Finka, and then they would have the little bit better off advantage on health to go ahead and take that out. So we do see Letty on Legion. That is the switch we saw. Don't quite remember who was on Legion before that, but we have Letty on Legion now.
10 seconds left before insertion.
All right. Let's see.
5 seconds left before
and we get on here. They get the reinforcements down. We do have to see the droning rounds out.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Where are they going to see a push from? Where is Team Prevail on this push for Hookah? I didn't even call out this site because I just assumed.
Dropped the bomb
They already dropped the diffuser. Oh no! Did they get fragged off the spawn? Oh, we do hear windows breaking though. Wait, I was joking, but geez. Alright, no, it is giving the crim as they come up to this window here. Is there a window added there? No, these going to the roof. Okay. I know Villa has some reworks. I'm not sure what windows are added. They did close off this center section a lot, though. I do remember that. So Villa's going to play interesting. It was changed within this, what would be current season before High Caliber. So there's a little bit of gameplay we've had in the series season on this map in that time frame. Pretty much all of Season 1 has been played on the Villa remake, I'm pretty sure. Season 0 was on the old Villa. So we do see Yaokai Cat on it, getting protected by Mick Boss. Mick Boss holding something? What is he holding? Did I say Villa? I meant Coastline. I called it a Villa once, and I then oh, he's holding a C4. I knew he was holding something. Are we gonna see something out of that? Yo, just... Sloth is in luggage, moving on the objective. Oh, they did get a spot on the cam as they kind of work around here. He's going to get drone information over there. Do we have a mute? No, they just stopped the drone there as it gets popped by PhD. We're going to go ahead and see PhD up against Sloth again. They have 2 on that side, 2 on the Villiers side. They are in the plant spot. They are watching it from the window. Nomad on the ceiling as we see some health come out. Oh, and we do see Prevail and Letty come around, get Canadian Goose off the window. They did not get the plant off due to the Echo drone. That's right, we did have the Echo there. Now they are aggressing Prevail in this thing. Prevail does get them down. Oh, it was a TK. Fika with the team kill on Krim. They're going to go ahead and frag this out. To get echoed again, Sloth is blinded. Probably going to try to get this diffuser, trying to get the angles, trying to get the Yaokai. This is definitely hurting Team Prevail on time. The time to take this out, Sloth is going to see it, gets the Echo drone, so the Echo is down. Oh, both of them, I believe. I believe that was the other Echo there on the floor. So they do have the control here. I don't know if they can rotate into it. They're probably listening for the footsteps. Letty is peeking the building. Are they below or above? I can't tell. They're above. Okay, they're both above. Lodi is below. Okay. Watching the hole here. Sloth better watch his feet. Yep. Letty from below on that
15
plant.
seconds to go.
15 seconds. Prevail in a 5v2 situation.
seconds remaining.
2 people not in the building. Pika very low health gets taken out by Cat, and then Persistence gets shit with the Frost mat. Oh my goodness. Rush in, snap. God damn Frost. So pesky. Not under the windows, but in the door frames. Whoa, we lost Lily. Go ahead and pause that timer. Alright. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take a drink as we wait for Lily to reconnect to the game. As we see some operators already come out as we wait for Lily to reconnect. We have Echo, Doc, Frox, Malusi. Ooh, we have a Doc on the side of Team Misfits this time. We'll probably see a lot of that Finka health utility that we saw from the attacking team on defense now. If Doc can roam around and get all those teammates back up to 100 HP anytime they get an engagement, this could be huge. McBoss on the Vigil going for probably a roam gameplay this time of Malusi. So actually, if I'm looking at this team lineup, I would say this is almost a time staller to make Prevail not push as fast and get that momentum that they were getting later rounds. Oh goodness, we did have the TK on the side of Prevail in that last round. Double peeking angles, panicking, trying to get teammates taken out. We can go ahead and close that up real quick. We have Sledge on the attack. Krim has not selected an op yet. Nomad for the flanks. Dokkaebi for the information cam control, maybe? It's an interesting switch off considering the utility that Finka's played to Prevail's favor here in this game. And we're still waiting on Lily. We might cut to... Oh, they did state that they were almost back. Perfect. Okay, it was... They hate to delay this game more than it already needs to be. Oh, goodness. So, and we have Lily has returned, so we're going to go ahead and give them a moment to get an operator here before we start round 2. That first round does go to Team Misfits on the defense, so Lily does pick up the IQ, and we'll go ahead and send it in. I believe we feel like we're going to 6 pick on Fetcha, and they're going to go Finka. I doubt they're going to lock in with Dokkaebi. Are they? Are we seeing a meta switch up? Are we going to see some DMR action? Or Boss G. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. They are in kitchen service this time, so they will be downstairs objective. Frost, very actually important for this objective to get a mat under the kitchen window. Even if they don't put one under kitchen window, it'll probably be the left or right of it. I'm just gonna call that right now. As we wait for... What are we waiting on here, Mahedrian? Okay, we're just waiting on one player to load in. Alright, perfect. Yeah, it does take a quick second. F in chat! So we do... It be like that sometimes, man. Some people don't put this game on an SSD. You ever play a pub match as a game? First thing you type in chat when somebody takes too long to load is SSD!
Attackers need to locate
Been doing
and
that since
defuse
2015.
bombs.
Alright, let's go ahead and see where the placements are for things. We see Frost immediately run to that window and right into the right side of it. I called that almost immediately. On both sides of the window? Oh my goodness. What a... They're trying. They're trying. It won't fit. There it goes. Oh my goodness. I have faith in Team Prevail's ability to push this objective, but I feel like we're going to see a double Frost match. That is dangerous underneath that window. That's a big utility. And so wait, we have Vigil and Dokkaebi
10 seconds
on
insertion.
Vigil. Leave me alone. We have Vigil and Dokkaebi on this play. Does either
5
one of
seconds
them run in
remaining.
the Boss G? No Boss G action.
Attackers objective
No
is to
meme, and
defuse the
everybody's
bomb.
got the serious going on. Yeah, we got the DMR coming out of Dokkaebi. So we're going to have to see how that utility goes as McBoss is on this roam game. Going to go ahead and see what they can see. Default cams being taken out by the defenders. Windows already being broken from Team Prevail. going ahead and get aggressive onto the site. Canadian Goose watching the runouts there from the doorway. Sloth on the rooftop, more than likely going to go through this hatch and work their way down and use that vertical gameplay. Cat on Echo once again to try to delay the plant if it comes in. We have a member from Misfits watching that window attentively down there on bomb site. That's a very strong place to hold. Persistence there. That is a pixel peak if I've ever seen pixel peaks. Who is the other player for that? Who is... Ooh! Ooh, Ying. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. Oh, the ass is sticking out. God damn, we gotta watch the ass if they pre-fire that bomb. We heard an explosive come out. Who is that from? Alright, this is the peak of the century here in the kitchen. I don't know if he's gonna frag off and capitalize on this. Oh, gets more hits on him. Persistence taking damage on this peak. They know they are there. And Sloth taking care of the verticality. And mixed downs again. Oh, that was such a close game. Sloth on the Letty seeing a player for Prevail doesn't quite miss the frag off. Dokkaebi going ahead and retreating here. We do have the vertical gameplay from Thoth. Lily covering Sloth's back as they get the floor open. McBoss is on the prowl, though, getting ready to catch these players of Prevail upstairs. Are they going to be able to keep them off guard? We did see a long shot Doc that tried to save Cross early in the round. It just wasn't enough as they ripped the door open. Oh, my goodness. Lily taking out McBoss, protecting the sledge as they make that floor Swiss cheese. Cat taking some damage here, making them forcing out of the yokai. They do have to be careful. Those floss mats are still in the window on the side of Team Prevail, even if they can get the control. Sloth does spot the yokai. Oh, Lily does spot it, and they're able to get it. Oh my goodness. Sloth just took out Canadian Goose. I thought Sloth got a frag through the floor just then, trying to shout the yokai. So we are on a 4-3 situation with Cat about half HP. We do have the Yings coming out. We're going to see if they're going to get caught in those frost mats on their way in. Oh, they're planting. They were able to get frost mat. They got the plant off right on the door. The plant does come down. And he retreats out the window. Almost gets fragged in the ass as they kind of jump on the window. Well, Lucy right there on the window. Possibly going to try to reach for that defuse. And he's defusing the... Does he know he's defusing? He does hear him. He swings on him, doesn't quite get it. Oh, and they're able to get it from Sloth from upstairs. No, Lily from upstairs, I apologize. Cat from Misfits getting Sloth. Misfits, very low HP. Cat's very low HP. We do have Doc and Cat. Doc missed it. 15 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to try to make their way over there. Cat very low. Doc's going to get it. Cat is taking tank. Letty in a situation where they have to 5 seconds. 3 seconds left on the clock. LMG is coming out. Not enough time. That round goes to Prevail.
Attackers win.
That was... Yo, I was so distracted. I thought those mats were going to take some people out, but nope, just me. So we are in a 1-1 situation here on round 3 on Coastline. So we're going to go ahead and see the Docker come back into play. Jaeger. See, everybody thought he was going to get replaced by Thunderbird. It didn't happen. Ooh, and an alibi. So we're going to see some alibi roam gameplay. Let's see if the Team Misfits falls trick to those decoys. And as well in the attacking team, we have Sloth's Sledge again, ready to make more Swiss cheese. Ying on the flashes. That was definitely a great distraction game there on Prevail, where Sloth started busting open the floor, and it was just enough to make persistent swing and the Ying capitalize. That was a great synergy on team play on verticality from Team Prevail. As we see that Misfits goes back to the kitchen site, gonna go ahead and set up. Cat back on a Rooney instead of Echo. We do not see the Echo in play. I did miss that switch. So they're gonna go ahead and Rooney that window so that they can't do that, as well as that door. And I believe that door, I don't know if they shot their wrist can at that, their hidden blade. That's what it reminds me of. Rooney's wrist thing reminds me of a hidden blade. Anyway, they're going to go ahead and reinforce this wall. They don't have any hard breach denial, but we don't have any hard breach operators. This
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, this is a really soft game.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
If you I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Alright, they're going to go ahead and go this side again, so you can probably imagine Sloth is going to capitalize on verticality again, but the roam game from Misfits, it's going to probably go ahead and adjust for this. we'll have to see. And they're already busting the window upstairs and continue on. Probably a distraction as they go ahead and head to hatch. Only facing in the objective as Alibi is roaming around. We see a lot of players of Misfits actually off the objectives. There's only maybe three players on the objective. No, Sloth's just outside of kitchen. So we have Cat and Letty on the objectives. Oh no, Cat's upstairs. Cat's upstairs and just took out that drone. Canadian Goose trapped in the shower there from Cat. We're going to see some action here in just a moment from those two. Krim going ahead and take the window open again and see where they can quite peek at. I don't think they're holding in the same places they were. McBoth also there with its Cat. Yeah, coming around. Yeah. They do realize the fake Alba able to pop it through the laser grid. The laser grid needs to be taken out. The Ying could possibly use one of the utility to go ahead and get through there. Letty did take some shots there, but it's going to go ahead and get back up to 100 HP because the doctor is in the house. Persistent throwing goo mines underneath the window. You know, they might not be able to get that. Ooh, we do see Sloth take out McBoss upstairs. Sloth about half health here, Cat full health. There's going to be a little bit of a thing. Give him take out the camp. Cat is there. Ooh, busts out the wall right behind his Cat. I don't even know if they're there. Cat's about to rotate out his hole. Takes a pre-fire shot. They do know they basically just traded places. I love that. Cat goes ahead and drops down the stairs and gets out of that situation. Sloth pings where Cat was, maybe trying to kill the time, trying to keep them on the run game, keep them off the objective. We're about down to the last 1 minute as they do see here. We have Persistence trying to hold that bomb angle again and deny the team from coming in. I do hear a window breaking off to my left. This is definitely coming to a dime game. Down 50 seconds. Sloth starting to open up that floor. We do have a 4-5 situation, so there is an advantage. And Lily able to take out Persistence through the floor, and I believe they were able to take that Aruni gate off. So I are going to go ahead and get the cams. That's where they get the information. Letty able to take out Canadian Goose. I believe that was through the floor. As Sledge is making holes all over the place. And we see some shots being traded back and forth. Cat able to get thank you on this, but they already have cam control. Dokibi's utility has already been utilized. EHP on the staircase. Going ahead and try to get the shots through the floor. Letty getting shots on Sloth. Sloth is very low HP. Krim going ahead and oh, it's Jaegers. Are we going to see the plant here? Are they going to hit? There's nobody in the objective. Can he go ahead and hop in and get this plant? They're going to go ahead and smoke him out as Letty tries to locate where they're going to be planting this bomb. Are they going to be able to get the plant down? PhD gets the double kill. Oh my goodness, it's a 3-1 situation and Misfits takes the round. Not by frag, but wait by time. Just so much time wasted there. They did not know whether Misfits was on the objective or not. There was a good whole 20, 30, 40 seconds where Misfits were not in the room that they could have capitalized on that. There was definitely a delay game at the beginning, like I said, with all the roamers that Misfits had. Not a lot of them were on site. They only had 2 anchors on site. They were trying to keep the attackers busy, so they couldn't capitalize on the site as they did before. So with taking that round, Misfits is going to go ahead and move back upstairs to Hooker Billiards, which they had won before because they can come back around to it. We see a Wamai come out and a Jaeger, so they're definitely trying to get rid of those Yings. They don't want any of those Yings to go off where intended. Now, I have a question for Hedron because I have a gameplay question. Even if it goes in a Wamai, does the Ying still go off or does it suck up your grenade? Okay, so the Ying will still go off if it gets caught in the Yamai trap versus getting shot by the Jaeger trap. So that's still a possibility that that Ying can make that happen. So hopefully it'll get stabbed before it gets magnetized. And we do see we see Frost come back out. We see an op switch because Persistence was Legion last round. Now it's back to Letty, Jaeger, and another vigil from McBoss, so we're going to see a lot more of that gameplay. Sloth still on Sledge, Krim on Ying, Canadian Goose on Nomad to help with the flanks. Fletcher, definitely with the cam knowledge, we're able to get those cams from the defending team and able to check most of these objectives out. And Lily with the also information gathering for the gadgets. We don't have the Echo anymore, so we're in a 2v1 as we head into round 4. So we'll have to see where Prevail to come in from. Oh, look at that black ice. Wow, wow. Alright. I actually never got the black... Never got the black ice meta thing. I don't like black ice. I'm against popular opinion. Yeah, I'm getting hated by every C player that exists, but I don't like black ice. So we do see shots traded between Sloth and Letty. Letty getting the health advantage out of that gunfight. Persistence still trying to make that rotate solid for them. Prim trying to get any kind of angle off on any of the roamers that might be around on the upstairs. Lily checking the frags. Go ahead and bangs this door. Almost hits somebody on accident. Ooh, Goose with the long shot on Cat. So they go ahead and knock Cat his game. Persistence is crawling to safety behind the bar, trying to make sure. Where do we have the diffuser located on Team Misfits? It is in Ying's hands, so we could see another Ying plant here possibly. Yeah, it's on the roof, so we're gonna see if Misfits can actually swing that diffuser back around and see if they can need to go. They're probably a little more cautious because the last time they were quite dazed when they tried to go into hookah. So they're trying to get control. Persistence running out of sight. Ooh, oh, so close. You know, I see people through walls, but they can't. Like, ooh, I'm just like, oh, it's about half. Oh, no, he's found a reinforced wall. Never mind. We do see Persistence on the staircase here, watching the hole as the drone comes out. We do have a frag from Sloth on Letty. So now we are in a 3v5 situation on this game on the favor of Misfits. So I think we're going to go ahead and get a phone call here. Going to go ahead and make these defenders stop for a second, clear that cellular delay. Yo, I swear to God, Dokibi called me earlier. Those are the pings you heard. So they're going to go ahead and get this control here. Now, there's not the Yelkai in play. Roamer's in ground, and Yelkai's in play. And, ooh, McBoss does get the frag off on... Oh, Sloth from the long angle, from behind. So that... Wait, was that Crim? That was Sloth, that was Crim. Alright, so we are in a 3v3 situation. McBoss able to take out Sloth, able to... PhD able to take out Goose. McBoss does get the billiards fight. Persistence does get that frag off on Lily. We have Dokibi in the objective, but does not have the diffuser. So this is going to be a situation. Oh, they creep around the wall. They may know they're there. Dokibi's firing back. This is definitely going to be a pitch on the side of Team Misfits. We go ahead and see if they can come out of this 3v1 situation. The Team Misfits knows where they're at. They're going to spray to the wall. DVR versus full auto. Able to pick up the Frost there. Not quite able to make it over to the Vigil. And that's round 2 Team Misfits. That round definitely flipped on its head. We had a body advantage there from Prevail, but Misfits... That was big, you know. They almost had the control of billiards there, but McBoss was able to get around on that flank. The rum game strong from Misfits on that round, and able to bring them in. Actually, I thought the roamers were down because he was out of screen. that was a bad call on my end. So we do see. Oh, I had to say something about Doc's replacement. We have Thunderbird coming out on Letty. Probably get more health spread around for the team, more safe spots for them to hold up. We do see Finka coming in, so we have health boosts for both sides of the team, probably coming out from, you know, the aggressors on Team Prevail saying, you know, hey, we need more health on this push.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Today on Drift is Wrong, listen, it's a little big brain. Oh, yeah. Listen, I just read chat just now. I'm 10 steps ahead of my own voice, and I remember chat's like 3 minutes behind. Yeah, so, alright, so let's go ahead and get the reinforcements down, get it locked up. So we are in this, so what's this objective called? Why is it not on screen? Penthouse and Peter. Just kidding, it's theater.
5 seconds to insertion.
Penthouse and Peter. It's the double P objective. It's Penthouse and Peter now. What did that TV do to you? Listen, nobody's hiding with a mirror in that corner. Don't worry about it. As they do get the default camps. So they're going to go ahead and go from the west side of the map. Lily is on the east side of the map. And Sloth as well. So they're going to see a little bit of a split push here. There's not much roam going on. I think everybody's pretty much upstairs. In the objectives are very close to, no wide, yeah, roam close, not very wide. As we see PhD's kind of checking front door here to see what's going on. As we see McBoss Mach 5 for me. Oh goodness, and we get the pick off of PH Sloth. McBoss is still low health. Just now setting a frost mat later in the round. Letty trying to pop some rounds to the ground. Did they see Sloth down there? I do not know. Ooh, we do see a frag out from Lily on McBoth, finish him off. They are collecting health. I think Letty did take some shots there, but go ahead and tank up. We are in a 5v3 situation just like last round. We're 3-1 right now in this round. We'll see if Prevail can go ahead and capitalize on their body count right now. We do have a Rooney Gates out. Letty on the Peter objective. Cat within the cool room as they get droned out. The information is there. Letty trying to get the angle on Cat in here. Cat just having a battle out with the drone. There it goes. Trying to get that movement. We'll see if Prevail can go ahead and push in. We do have 2 members of Prevail just outside of objective. Canadian Goose gets Letty is down. That does. I think that's a bomb is completely clear. Persistence is watching the door. Cat watching the other door. Ying going out. Cat completely blind. Are they going to be able to capitalize this? Firing at the couch. Still firing at the couch. Another blinding. Cat just can't do any. Oh my god, the whiffs, the whiffs. Thank god that's a LMG. Oh my goodness. They do know where Persistent is. It's 44 and there we go. Prevail gets the pinch push on Persistence. Cat just could not do anything. You know, Ying suck. Wow. That was pretty early round. That was kind of insane. So we're in a 3-2 situation. Prevail is bringing this round back as they go on attack. I believe this is the last round on attack, correct? So this will be Prevail's last round to attack before they get to do any defensive strats they might have planned. So we do see the Aruni. Letty opting for the Doc. Thunderbird just not doing it for him. Persistence back on the Frost. PhD on the Jaeger. We see an Ella play, so maybe a little less utility, less camera versus utility of slowing down the attacking team once more. A lot of information gathering for a roamer to come out of Ella, as long as he can control that CZ or what. I don't even know if it's called a CZ in this
Attackers
game.
need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
On the attack, we have Sloth Ying, which did them very well. Fuse.
Attackers
Hello?
have discovered the location of a bomb.
He can't fuse the reinforced walls now. We'll have to see what that. Oh.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Drift having an epiphany. The fact that they're in kitchen and they have a fuse. Oh my goodness. I think it's about to rain puck grenades in the kitchen, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. And IQ is coming in on Lily for that additional information. We don't see Yalkai. We saw the Yalkai a lot earlier. Actually, the Aruni gates are going to be at danger at that IQ in this situation. So they'll be able to take out that Aruni gate on the kitchen window. God, I had to slap my brain to get it to work. Drift EXD is continuing working. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the kills across the board. You have Sloth at 4, Pregame at 1, Canadian at 3, Fenu at 1, Lily at 4. So kind of an even there. 3-4-3, 4-2 on the side of Misfits. So you do have an even kill. This is a more even kill game. It's very, very back and forth. You know, Misfits did take a couple round leads there, but going into it, you look at an overall even game here as they go ahead and push this window again. Krim taking the kitchen window is definitely. You know, Kim is making that kitchen window work for them. Kitchen window. Oh, we do see Persistence up here. All right, Sloth is upstairs as well as the view, I believe. They can clear. I think they may have cleared that Aruni gate already. They breach charged through that wall. I don't know if they shot that gate. Hadrian, can you drop down a 4-3, please? No, the Aruni gate's still up. They need to communicate to their teammate upstairs to go ahead and shoot that gate. Or you can't shoot it. I'm dumb. Never mind. I keep reading you can't shoot that gadget. Alright. So, they're going to go ahead and keep this. Krim is going to try to get this angle. McBoss trying to get the ZZ in there as they're kind of pitching the objective. Cat getting picked by Sloth. Letty going ahead and getting health back on PH Sloth. I almost want to say PhD Slopper. So we do see the fuses coming down as they get flushed out of the kitchen. Kind of insane play here. That Ying can definitely take that out, but they're definitely taking it down. They're just making this forward switch. Geez, there we go. Ying into the Aruni gate. They're going to go ahead and they have McBoss here on the objective. It's a 45 situation. Lily's the only one low on health. They go ahead and rush him out. Ying is in. The Ying is in. The grenades in. Sloth is over here helping Krim. They're going to go ahead and hop in. They're going to start doing the plant. The smokes are down. The frags are out. Big Boss is coming back. The grenade has to go back. Oh my god, the plant's down for Prevail. Big Boss is trying to get it. Nomad is up top.
Defenders have eyes on the
PhD, we do get a frag off from Lily and Sloth. PH and Letty are down. McBoth is stuck in a 1v4 situation here in the kitchen. The site is just there. They are able to frag out on Sloth. Oh my goodness. Lily from upstairs. The Ying misses the shot, but the upstairs control. The verticality gameplay in this is amazing. This is something that we've begged for in this series, is somebody to please play some verticality. And we are seeing it out of Team Prevail on this kitchen gameplay. And now we do switch over. That was the last attack round, and you know what? Prevail brought it to a 3-3 before they were able to be on defense. So we are at a tie game here in game 2. So we're going to go ahead and have Buck, Habana, Nomad, Sledge, and Ying. So a very aggressive, soft reach team here. A lot of verticality, more than likely going to be coming out of Team Prevail as well. Or, sorry, Team Misfits as well. And we're going to go ahead and see, we're missing a player. I didn't even realize that. That's weird. All right. So we're going to have a Malusi for that slowdown, the Capkin, the Thunderbird, the Legion. So we're going to see the health get passed around on Team Prevail. I think this might take a while. Oh no. Oh goodness. So Thunderbird, yo, I'm just gonna call Fetch you. How do you say that name? Fenchy? I felt like I played it. Alright, I'm just gonna dub you Fenny from now on. Fenny is the health of this team. Playing Finka, playing Thunderbird. If you need health, Fenny's got your back. Stands under. Oh my goodness, there they go. So we're gonna go ahead and alright. We're gonna go ahead and pause the timer here. We're having a little bit of a technical difficulty. Krim is having difficulties connecting to the game. Mahedrin, can you go ahead and bring up the scoreboard for the frags real quick while we're waiting on that player? Thank you. So on the team side of Misfits, we have a lot of even frags. Almost every player has the same amount of frags out in this game. We have 4-4-3-3-4 out of Team Misfits with PhD, Letty, and Persistence leading those frags. And on the team side of Prevail, Sloth coming out with the 6 frags as Krim comes in with the 1 as they try to load desperately. And then Lily with the 6 frags as well, and a lot of that upstairs gameplay was coming from Sloth and Lily with everybody coming in. And hey, I wasn't done with that scoreboard. I am now. All right, whatever. And Lamai. So we see the denial coming out from Lamai on that. We're still stuck at 0 time on the round clock. Okay, so it's still loading in. Okay, there we go. Spitting bars. Why does it say I'm rapping? Alright, listen, it's just part of the game. Oh, the kitchen window. Alright, so we do see Team Prevail does go for a hookah hold here. We'll have to see what kind of plans they have for Team Misfits against this site. You know, this is the most common site on this map as well as kitchen. So it's the most played. And this is just for me playing this game casually, man. It's just, if I see a site the most, it's these. So we're gonna have fun here on this push. And that's the kind of interesting thing about when we watch these games with these teams is that a lot of these commonplace objectives play way differently at different levels of play. And when you see them come out with these big brain ideas, these big brain hops, and as we get shots off, oh, I thought someone was shooting already. What are you going ham on? Is it a drone? What did a drone do to you? Oh, they screwed. Okay, so they're rotating. Just clean up the rotate a little bit, guys. Don't worry about it. So you see a Thunderbird behind the bar, so you're gonna see a hard pitch here. Cats does breaks in downstairs. It's gonna push from under the rotate. Canadian Goose on the roam game of Capkin once they got the traps down. PhD is gonna go ahead and enter from here. Habana opening the wall, so we're seeing a lot more outside gameplay. I don't think we have any entry to that on the side of. Yeah, we do not. Cat goes ahead and rotates out, gets the control here. They are opening the wall, exposing the team killer here as we see McBoss trading shots with Capcan as they try to space through the wall. Canadian Goose very low here, trying to hold Cat and the other team member back through this way. On the health advantage. Whew. And we see full health from the team Misfits. We do have a 5v5 still. Canadian Goose feeling the pain just a little bit as they come around. Cat has a vendetta against every barricaded window on the map. They're going to go ahead and watch that far side. As we have a lot of players in that hallway. Hello. Sloth trying to make a cheesy line of angle here. Letty's going to go ahead and drone from this side. They've rotated from the center of the map to here. Nothing really capitalized inside of team Misfits yet, besides a little bit of damage on Goose from below. But they went ahead and changed their push. Oh, we see Sloth. Oh! PhD does find Sloth through the window as they get spotted. So they have the VIP control, they have the other side of the map. In a 5v4 situation, Sloth is down, the fragger is down for Team Prevail. We're going to have to see how Misfits can capitalize on this. They do have some spot on. We are 1 minute down. Eventually hit through the wall. Spraying, oh my goodness, a lot of trades to the soft wall. We do see some damage on McBall. That was the LMG fight of the century. Listen, that's rounds were sprayed, rounds were shot. As we do see some more, we hear the Thunderbirds going off. McBoss taking more damage as well. Ooh, Lily getting taken out by Letty on the line of sight. I'm not even sure on the Thunderbird again. Thunderbird back to full health as Katie and Goose able to take PhD Scott out the game. We're gonna go see some rounds traded. It is back and forth as they do fight on the staircase. Ooh, Krim getting the Habana. We're in a 3v3 situation. They are blinding. Oh, Canadian Goose. Oh, what the Cat got Benchu. Canadian Goose able to take him out. Cat's coming down. They do have the cross angle. Cat gets gets the flick. Gets down by a lesion. We have 5 seconds left on the Gauss. I think Goose is. Oh, he does get it. Cat taken out by a lesion trap. I got silent there. I'm sorry. I was a little on edge. I was wondering what was going to happen there. You did see the gun come up. It was just not in time. Whew. So that round does go to Team Prevail on their first offensive round. We are now in a 3-4 game. The jokes in chat are killing me. Oh, we do see a glass coming out of Letty. Not sure where that's going to be capitalized on this. I could see a glass on Hookah. Really, kitchen service on glass. So you say that's a good pick in my ear, Mahedrian? All right, we almost had 2 snipers. PhD Scott kind of has the same idea. We'll have to see how that plays out. I'm interested to see what you're referring to for that. So you have Buck and Maverick on that, and Sledge. So you have a lot of Swiss cheese opportunity to open up kitchen.
Attackers need to locate
the
and
ideology of Prevail right now is definitely to expect to receive what you have given with these rounds. They better expect that ceiling to become Swiss cheese, especially knowing that Cat was Buck last round. That is a high chance possibility. We do see the Malusi for the slow game. We see the Lamai for the anti-grenades. Canadian Goose trying to pop some health off the attacking team. Vinny going ahead and popping their team with health. We'll have to see what those Thunderbirds. That's a very good Thunder placement right there by that bomb. Just a nice little tuck area. Anywhere a defender sits is a great place for a Thunderbird. Just so they accidentally back up to anything if they don't remember. And as we do see, Lily is actually going Legion this round, so we're going to see some pokey. Oh, look at that. So they reinforce. We actually have plays in. They're playing in VIP directly. Oh, they're locking it down, closing doors and everything. So you got 3 above, 3 below. We're going to have to see if this works in the favor of Team Prevail and see if that works. So they pop the glass. Ooh. I hate. Oh, gets the pop on Krim. I've actually used that very same spot myself. Not gonna lie. So they're gonna go ahead and hunker down here. They're gonna let that glass. It's gonna be waited. Now Malusi is definitely gonna be the information here. There's no need for the team to peek that. As you see, they're hunkered down here. We'll have to see if they get any action upstairs. As we see, Cat team kills. Gets Sloth, but gets the team kill. Oh my goodness. Oh, and they do get VIP control. They are
Attackers have
very,
located a
very
bomb.
low on health as they get the upstairs control, which is what Misfits needs to try to take this kitchen. Cat's going to go ahead and start opening up that floor. Lily is watching a rotation on stairs. Canadian Goose on the roam game, trying to find any of the attackers that they can. PhD still outside out front, trying to see if they can go ahead and get that, possibly get that reinforced wall. Cat over in the bedroom now, trying to open up as well, right above Fetch You. I wonder if they're going to be able to capitalize and catch that. Cat very low health in this situation. It'll just take a quick little peek through the floor here from Team Prevail to take them out. We do hear a drone coming in. This is going to be big. If Prevail can spot, or if Misfits can spot, oh, there we go.
Attackers
Misfit
recover the diffuser.
Misfit does spot them down there as they try to slice some rounds into there. They do rotate out of that situation as Cat does make her way outside and downstairs. Cat, a lot of movement coming out of Cat on this gameplay. Going ahead and repositioning, trying to open up all the angles they can for their team. We are in a 4v3 situation. Misfits, or Prevail is full health. Misfits down one health, but with the body down. They're coming down to 40 seconds. We're going to have to see a push here from Misfits. And Letty getting another frag on Fetch You from that glass plate down the hallway. That is just crazy. So they do have the other site. We are in a 2v4 situation, and the plan is going down on the side of Team Misfits. Letty with another frag. And in there heavy. They're waiting for the angle, and that was it. Team Misfits takes the kitchen. Yeah, the VIP play was good on Prevail's part, but they weren't able to quite hold it from Team Misfits. So that was the capitalization they need to have plenty of the room to roam around. I mean, we believe we had 3 Prevail players up there, so once they took that control, they were already half a team down. As we roll into the next round, we see a lot of the same operators. Actually, we have a slight switch up on the team of Misfits. We have Letty going Ayana. A lot of information gathering going on with that. It could be possibility of an Ayana Lion combination to try to psych player out and get them to move. We do see a Lily switch from Legion to Warden. And then McBoss also. We are going back to kitchen for Team Prevail, and we are seeing a
Attackers need to
fuse
locate and
come
defuse
out.
as
So
many
we
bombs
could
as
see
they
the
can.
pain rain again on kitchen. I'd love to
Attackers
see
have
it. Listen,
discovered the location of
Fuse
a
used to
bomb.
be my favorite operator. Damn, that was 2 drones taken out in a row right there at the bottom of the screen. Just blop, blop. I don't know. I like drones. Alright, drones are important. I do like drones. Drones are important information, right? In fact, they are a lot too. We weren't even tell. I mean, they can tell they were kitchen, but it's utility they don't have later on. They do get a captain trap on that doorway, but that can
10
be
seconds
easily
to
taken
go.
out. Actually, it was Cat's Oh, they're attacking. It's like Cat's not a reading.
5 seconds
goodness.
left.
My brain. Listen, they started as defense first. I'd
Attackers are
forgotten.
moving to defuse a bomb.
All right. Listen, the colors don't matter to me. I'm looking at names of Hedron. If I tried to dissociate by color, I would have lost a long time ago. Alright, as we see, they go on to here. There's not the glass play this time. That is what we're missing. Letty is on Ayana. That's going to be like information again. Venue trying to peek that, trying to scare him away. Lily on that side plant. Are they controlling upstairs this time? I don't think they have upstairs control. Yes, so we have, who is that on the Sloth? Sloth playing up top here for Team Prevail, trying to keep this VIP lounge away from Team Misfits. As we're going to see Trotch kind of about to be traded back and forth, I believe. 2 players from Team Misfits about to push this VIP area to gain this top control. Canadian watching another angle in the bar area. I believe that drone may have spotted them. The Ayana's going around, busting the other window. There's definitely going to be a split attention, a lot of pressure on Canadian. He's going to go ahead and rotate out of there. That it's a little bit too much hot action for him on that floor. So we do see the Prevail trying to hold a solid angle on the site here as they try to frag out. The Canadian's already gone, and we do see Sloth get the frag out on Cat upstairs, I believe. So that's still VIP control into favor of Team Prevail. Yes. So we do. Yes, we do. Oh! Sloth, wait, so Fuse is in VIP. Sloth had rotated out and got Fuse. And the Fuser is there under Sloth's control. So now Team Misfits' focus has to change. It's no longer about getting the site. They have to get that diffuser back to be able to do anything in this round. So they are 4-4 round, 3-5 situation. Body count in the favor of Team Prevail. on Kitchen, so we're going to see if they can go ahead and hold this out, as Persistent seems to be upstairs. Yes, they're both downstairs. Well, you know, listen, your camera's one level above, and I can't see through the floor. Whoa, they went up quick. I get a little bit of lag spikes here on my stream, so they kind of sprint all of a sudden. I don't know if they're actually moving that fast. We do see shots traded here in the hallway. The Sloths are trying to get the cheesy peek off. Oof. PhD does get a hold of Canadian as Sloth tries to come back up. Canadian was trying to assist in that. They do line out to try to catch Sloth off guard. Krim is getting all the health here. 30 seconds left. They're playing a lot of time trying to get this. Ooh, Sloth just barely clapping the head of Letty. Kind of spraying through the wall. Sloth very low HP here is Persistent and PhD trying to hunt him out. They do have a Malusi up there. Lion coming out, trying to hunt. They're trying to move back to the fuser. 10 seconds left in a round. They got to make their way back to this objective. They're going to have to find the quickest way there. I mean, there's not enough time for them to get downstairs. They're just trying to go for that Sloth frag, and Sloth gets him anyway. Almost an ace. Almost an ace out of Sloth on that round. Lamai, what? Oh, it's a teammate shooting next to him. Yeah, so that lost diffuser up top. That was definitely a big time waster on the team side of Misfits. Prevail able to take that VIP control and kind of run with it, moving a little bit of their operators around. Not having that Glaz to contend with that round around. That Glaz definitely seemed to be Prevail's bane in the round previous. So as we see a lineup come out, we see Persistence go with Maverick, a 6-pick out of Zofia to Capital, and Nomad as well for the flanks, Buck for the Swiss cheese, Sledge for the Swiss cheese. As we're in Hookah, I mean, there's not much Swiss cheese to have from Sledge, but definitely Swiss cheese for Buck from below, if they can take care of Bar on the bottom edge. And as we look at the defending team of Prevail, we have Sloth on the Malusi for the slowdowns again. He had a very interesting Malusi on the doorway upstairs that kept Lion and PhD from pushing them when they were laying there. Lamai for the anti-grenading. We have Canadian Goose trying to whittle the health down the attacking team. Thunderbird taking a little bit of damage already. It won't matter. They'll just walk past one of their million Thunderbirds and get health back. And then got a lesion, so a little bit of prick in the foot. A little bit of jamming the meridian, you know? I'm sorry, that's it. What? Prick in the foot? No, chat. Mehedron's telling me jam the meridian is mute, but it's definitely lesion. Google it. You want to bet? Want to bet, Mehedron? What do you want to bet on it? No, my pot! No! Lily, you're gonna pay for that! What did it do to you? Sloth gets a frag off the bat? What? What? I was yelling about my pot. I didn't even notice there was a frag happening. Oh, this is big. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, they were face to face. Persistence. Ooh, that was insane. Wait, who got fragged off the bat? That was PhD Scott.
I will watch over.
Ooh. Letty was just on the side of that barricade. I kind of squeezed my butthole there. I'm not gonna lie. That was really close. They were on the drone and weren't ready for that. As they do get a little bit of information going around here, kind of soliding up this hold here. Classic hole right there in the stairwell. As most of Misfits is on drones right now, gathering information. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Watching the bottom of rotate, Cat crawling into the door frame, trying to avoid probably higher Capkins. Ooh, they do have an angle on that though, and they do pop shots towards Misfits. Misfits do losing a little bit of health on Cat, not much. Sloth on the long eagle. That's right. The middle area actually is considered an inside area, so they're not spotted there. So Sloth trying to utilize those closed up windows centered area into their advantage on this. Misfits is below, as I stated, so a little floor. Letty getting a amazing frag grenade on the team. We have a Sloth and Letty about to go out. Letty does pull out of the angle, trying to hold Sloth there. Is Sloth gonna swing? We're gonna have this in. Nope, well they already got rounds, so they already know they're looking at. Sloth had to push it with the grenade. The grenade out, able to take out Sloth. We are now in a 4v3 situation. Prevail is gonna go ahead and try to hold this. Krim is right there trying to hold it. Two team members of Prevail or two team members of Misfits pushing Prevail. I apologize. As they move the spiral staircase, it all comes down to Lily and Goose as they're throwing those nades out. Where is
A
those
bomb
shots
has been
coming
located.
from? Oh, they're coming from
Attackers have dropped the bomb
Aqua.
diffuser.
Oh, from Balcony. Okay, yeah. That was very confusing. That was a long angle from Aqua to get damage on the defending team.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Lily, very low HP, trying to hold in Misfits as the diffuser here. As Lily tries to get it. Liddy trying to jam around them, trying to keep them from getting in. A lot of flashes coming out, a lot of utility. Not even sure where it is. Triple kill from Liddy on a Canadian. Lily, very low
15
HP.
seconds remaining.
Plan is going down from
Attackers are
the
activating
team,
bomb
and there it is. Team Misfits takes the round on the spiral staircase. That was an intense round for that team's. That was insane. A lot of the frag out on Sloth to make him rotate out of that area was very close. You know, the frag, you had two directions to go. Either he ran across or ran down and sent it. He chose to send it, and it did not work in their favor at all. Letty was there and ready. So as we look at this lineup again, we actually have an IQ coming out for utility for Team Misfits, which is a good pick considering we have Malusi, Lamai, Kafkin, Thunderbird, and Legion, which are all spottable gadgets. You know, that could come in favor of Team Misfits if they need some help later on. They can find out where the Thunderbirds are and use that to their advantage, even if they get a late plan and an objective.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
So as
many
we look at the
bombs as they
defensive
can.
team here, we have Malusi, Lamai alongside, and Capkin, Thunderbird, and Legion. So we have the same lineup again. We are back on Hookah. They're probably going to try to set up another good play here. We are on 5-5. We are on a tie game again on round 11. Man, they're just going back and forth, just giving Misfits a run for the money. We kind of knew this was going to be a close game based on how both teams had performed in the season so far. You had Delamore and Misfits going back to back. You had Void and Prevail going back to back, and this is just another one of those back-to-back games.
5
They
seconds
might not
left
be
before
trading every
insertion.
round throughout tonight, but they
Attackers
definitely
are
bring
heading
it back
out to
to
defuse
each
the
other
bomb.
to have an even number on each side. So as we get in the attacking phase, we see Capkin and Sloth roaming about. Goose going ahead and getting the angles, and Sloth doesn't have the double roam game. As the rest of the teammates hunker down on the objective to try to keep Prevail, I am killing tonight, to try to keep Misfits from pushing into this objective as aggressive as they did. You know, Misfits is kind of stacked when they came up that staircase, and the grouping is definitely working for them on that attack pattern. So we'll have to see where they come through and get moving as we see them move around this map. I believe Big Boss and Letty are going to be pushing the thing here. I'm blind. All right, so we're going to go ahead and give me a second just to catch up here. I cannot see a damn thing. I hope nobody gets a frag while I'm getting caught up here. As we do see, they're trying to push from Aqua. It's a little bit laggy, Hedron, but it's just trying to keep up. Stop moving the camera so much. So we see Cat and them try to take the push from Aqua. It's going to take just a moment here for me to get actual visual confirmation. Cat. Oh, I am good. I'm good. I can see that. All right, Cat with
A bomb has been located.
we do have a frag out from Cat on Sloth. That is Prevail's fragger down on that team. Sloth with 11 kills this game, followed up by Lily with 7 and Canadian with 7. So we're definitely seeing a little bit of strong Letty bringing that back as well. We do see about the even plays long. Oh, and Lamai fighting the boss on this staircase. Maybe close. We're going to have to see who can capitalize on this. Shooting those horrible staircases. We do see a Nomad go up. Not sure where that went, as it does go off. I'm not sure how it was. Oh, he just misses the shot. McBoss able to get it. Oh, McBoss able to get a double on Krim and Lily. We're in a 5v1 situation. Canadian Goose, the roamer, stuck by himself here. Cat is getting the plant down here in the hookah bar. With the C4 going out, oh, they are able to shoot it. Nomad goes down, but the other angle is taken out by Letty on Canadian. Oh my goodness. All right, so we are into round number 12. That round does go to Misfits, so Misfits now on match point in this game. Prevail has to pull something good or they lose this game. As we see, we have the kitchen hold again. Buck Glaz. Worked for him last time. Hope it's going to work again. Nope, they switched back. So they're showing Sledge. It may be a 6-pick. Maybe? No, they're going to choose to do the Swiss cheese operation. Definitely tell you've got Buck, Sledge, and Fuse in IQ. That is all the information they need from up top. And they can get a lot of that information from the gadgets around. Maybe even try to intentionally fuse where the Thunderbirds are at. 6-picks the Glaz. They're going to surprise them with it. I saw that coming.
Defenders,
So we're going to
protect your
go
bombs
ahead
from
and
being
see how
defused by
Prevail can
attackers.
adapt to this. Lily back on Warden.
Bomb located
Can't play
by
very often. I
attackers.
forgot his name for a second. We're going to see the Thunderbird, the Captain, the Lamai, and the Malusi.
Attackers have located a bomb.
So, yeah, so the counter,
Keep an eye on those.
thankfully Mahedrian is the brains in my ear. The letting play on Warden here is to try to get against that glass play that was done before and see if they can pick off the glass and not let them have
10
so
seconds
much
left
breathing
before
room
insertion.
when it comes to that long angle into the kitchen.
5
We
seconds
get in the
to
last
insertion.
7 seconds here. We do have a Misfits drone able to spot from the hallway. I'm not
Attackers
sure
are
that's
moving
Cat
to the
giving
bomb.
information on anybody that might be trying to hold there into B site room. As we start the round, pistol shot taking out the default cameras. You know, I don't even know why Ubisoft still installs those cameras anymore. They're not even. Every time I open my camera menu, they're all gone. So they might as well not exist. I swear. Maybe on the one in the really good operation. So we do see Prevail taking the top control here in VIP, and they did win this map objective last time, if I remember. As they go ahead and pop their glass on. The smokes are down. Saw him tries to get the frag off trading, not quite able to land the shot. No. Oh goodness, no damage taken there. As they Glass is watching. Oh goodness. There it goes. Letty goes ahead and gets the frag on Lily. What the hell is this angle? Yo, able to fetch you, able to take a cat from Misfits while we're watching this insane sneaker angle. Ooh! Krim able to take him out on that angle. That's kind of cheesy. That's kind of all over the place. Misfits, the boss, Scott. Oh my goodness, they're just trading back over. Mixed boss. 3v1 out of nowhere. Lamai just holding it on their ones. Krim is going to have to clutch this out and takes out Scott. Letty trying to push in here. 2v1 situation. The fuse does come down and gets hit by the fuses. Oh, but able to get up by the Thunderbird. They do take out that door. They're going to go ahead and be on both sides of the objective here. They're going to drone to get that information about that player. Are they going to wait, or is Fuse going to push right here? Are we about to see a frag? The information just came out. They're pre-finding the corner. He gets it. Now it's the versus the Glaz. They just have to hold it down. They're running out. Oh my goodness, the 1v1 situation versus the Glaz. Oh, they went ahead. Oh, they're trying to rotate around the diffuser, I believe. Oh, they're going to try to peek. Oh my goodness. He's getting Malucitude. You know, quarter health. They're going to go ahead and rotate out of that, making the Mayo around. Okay, they're about equal health. You know, he has eyes on the diffuser. He's trying to watch. And oh my goodness! Prevail gets around. I'm sorry, it gets so quiet. It just gets so intense. I just don't even know what to say. It's breathless. Letty fragging out half the team of Prevail there, but Lomai able to come out of a 1v clutch. I don't even remember how many times it was. And here we go. 6-6. The classic overtime. As we go back to the kitchen. Oh, we get to go back to kitchen because of overtime. Oh my goodness. My goodness. So there we go with the lineup and the switch. So definitely a lot of tension coming out of here in overtime. They want to go ahead and get that. Never mind. That's just trolling. Bye, Thermite. Hello, Buck. So we're going to get that Swiss cheese. We're going to maybe even get a rush plant. Lion, Ying, Buck, Sledge. Can I see a rush plant on this thing? They try to rush in quick to knock them off their game.
As many bombs as they can.
So they go ahead and got rid of the Glaz. Lily not playing it any kind of, not even going to risk it, staying on Warden just in case. Thunderbird, Kapkan, Lamai, and Malusi. So we still see
Attackers have discovered the
the
location
same
of the bomb.
defense line up here from Misfits. But hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It might be sketchy, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So they're going to go ahead and get set up here. We see the rotate set up. They're going to go ahead and make an elbow hole here as they go upstairs.
10
Let's go
seconds
ahead and
left.
check on VIP. Are they going ahead and setting up VIP as well for the upper control?
5 seconds
Yes,
to
they are.
insertion.
So it's reinforced. They're going to go ahead and get that control, make sure that they can handle the VIP.
Attackers are
They do
moving
not
to
want to
defuse the bomb.
give. They do not want to give that buck, that sledge, and that fuse, that upper control. It really comes down to the offside objective on this objective. Once you have that upper control, it's Swiss cheese. As we see Cat trying to figure out where maybe the roamers may be. Persistence not even in the building yet with the drone. May have rolled it out, but we're going to go ahead and see how this plays out. It does look a little fuzzy to me, but we're going to go ahead and wait for it. We do see the drone getting taken out there. Lily's position exposed to Team Misfits. I see it rotating around. Little cheesy angle peek hole. Trying to get those feet. Trying to see if they can nail anybody in the toesies. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think any players from Prevail are quite in the angle that Persistent wants them to be for that. So let's go ahead and see where Misfits is pushing from. I don't quite see them. Okay, so they're trying to push upstairs once more. Ying is upstairs. That may be what the Ying is going to go ahead and do. McBoss maybe clearing that rotation. May push VIP once they get it. Sloth is droned out in VIP, so they know where they're there.
Dropping Meg.
Oh, we get a frag out on Sloth. Oh my goodness. So Sloth is down. I don't know if the player is aware that the Sloth is down.
Bolstering our defenses.
Has no clue.
Landed online.
On the follow-up, we could see we are down a body on Team Prevail now. I don't believe anybody will be able to rotate. There they are. They bang up through the wall. Letty getting them. This does give them VIP control to Team Misfits. They're going to go ahead and move in there now with it all droned out. Oh, Canadian Goose from the C4 through the middle window on the big boss, returning the favor. We do have some health getting traded back. Oh, I do see that they're trying to bang him to the floor. Lion moving around. A lot of movement coming out of Team Misfits as they try to open this floor up, try to expose the players of Team Prevail below. I don't know if they're going to go ahead and rotate out of the site and try to make this capitalization. They cannot plant from up there. Who has the diffuser for Team Misfits? Cat has the diffuser all the way upstairs. So unless they can actually make their way downstairs, there they are. They went ahead and opened up the floor for the team. Now Cat's going to go ahead and rotate around as Sledge goes ahead and open it up even more, trying to cover those common spots. Persistence making their way outside as well to go ahead and push from the kitchen. Canadian Goose watching from the bar as we see something spin up. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, Lamai, save Lamore. Watching this door. Oh, sees the line cross. Doesn't quite get the frag. There's two of them. The 2v1 situation on that door. Goes ahead and get it. Underneath all the holes in the floor. There's so much debris. There's 11 seconds left. Misfits needs to make a play here. Cat running in. Cat's trying to plant in an old plant spot. It's not going to work. 4 seconds left on the Clack. Clack gets the plant. Gets knocked back. Gets hit by Campkin. We are one player left on the side of Team Prevail. 4v1 situation. They tried to run out and try to wait the clock up, but it didn't work for them. They were able to get the frag off of one of the players. We are in a 3v1 situation. Gonna ahead and try to get this. They do know where the Prevail player is. Cat getting the angle. Oh! Faye over to get the shot on PH. Shooting at the window. No window there. And then not realizing where the plant may have went down. Letty and Cat watching the same angle. Prevail trying to make their way back over there. It's a 2v1 situation. They have the angle on them. They try to get the spray. They're down to 15 seconds. They have to get there before, I believe, the 6-second mark. They try to swing and they oh my goodness. They were able to take out Letty, but Cat was able to clutch the round. She was flashed. Oh no. Oh my goodness. We are into the attack for Prevail now. Match overtime match point. So we are on the 7th round. Trading rounds. Defensive Yentiv of Hookah. This might be the round. Finka coming out. Kali coming out. We do see Prevail switching up their roster a little bit, unless there might be a 6-pick. We have Cat on Rudy. Legion coming out. 6-pick on Kali. Going into there's the Ying. The Ying coming out. Frost Mats, Jaeger, and Warden. So geez. So we're going to go ahead and see that Sledge, Nomad, Finka, Nook. So we do see the Nook coming out from Lily. We know Nook is a favorite of Lily's. So we're going to have to see how this plays
Attackers
out
need to
for Team
locate
Prevail
and
on
defuse
this
bombs.
attack. This attack is imperative for Team Prevail. Prevail being the one that selected this map for this play. Being this close is quite spectacular. So 7-6 round as they get set up here. I don't see any entry denial. There is no hard entry denial, but there is no hard breach, so that's really not in a gameplay here. Jaeger going ahead and popping an ADS right behind the bomb just in case they try to bomb anything into the room there. Opening up the
10 seconds
holes. Aruni's going up on the... Sorry, interesting. Ugh. Aruni's going up on the
5
door
seconds
frames. My records!
In the sector.
Nah, I don't care about the records, just my
Attackers'
pot.
objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Pot.
Deploying welcome.
Ceramic pot.
Window barricaded.
Alright.
Reload.
Rossmat's going down for persistence, trying to catch these Prevail members that are trying to rush off the bat. We're going to go ahead and see if they can get those cheeky angles. Canadian running the 3 times out of distance. Again, that did work for them last one of the time. They went ahead and took it. That's a 3 times, isn't it?
Reloading.
Oh, I guess it's a
Attackers
2x. I
located a
guess I'm
bomb.
dumb. Alright, bet. Alright, been corrected. Frag going out. Does that get the frost mat? That is the $1 million question. No, it did not. How did that not get that frost mat? That's absurd. Alright, now the frost mat's taken out. How did you waste double utility on the frag grenades to go ahead and get that frost mat out? Maybe, I don't know. So there is no there's 2 more grenades left on that team. 3. There's a lot of grenades on that team actually, as I'm just looking at it as they enter their drones. A lot of time being moved around trying to figure out what the best way to approach this objective is, trying to find out where the members of Misfits are positioned. Letty is downstairs on the roam. We do have members of Prevail on the wall, Lily on the rappel, trying to see if they can peek anybody that might be hanging out in hookah. There is a front mat on the stairs that might be a little hard to see. We're trying to get that long angle. Oh, we might get it. Oh, we got a little bit of health on Persistence. Persistence crawling through, trying to see where they got shot from. They're down to half health. And McBoss also taking a little bit of damage here from, I believe, some kind of explosive. Oh, they're pinging him through the wall. Ooh, but they know they're on the balcony. Misfits going ahead and returning some of that damage. Sloth is in the hallway, is in contention with this player, back and forth. Letty getting Lily, Fetchy getting its cat with the frag from the roof. That's kind of a big play. So we are in a 3v4 situation. A lot of Misfits members are taking a lot of health damage here. There is no health regen on the side of Misfits. Finka going ahead and getting that health back up. Canadian Goose having to deal with an Aruni wall. Who has the diffuser on the team? Prevail. Diffuser is dropped out on the balcony. That's why I couldn't see. They need to pick that up. They've got 29 seconds to make a plant here, and they don't have the diffuser in hand. This could be detrimental to Prevail. This could be bad on their part. They're going ahead and use the Nomad on the Rooney. Fenchu able to get McBoss. Persistence watching the door. Able to get the frag off.
10 seconds
They got
remaining.
side but not diffuser. He's running for the diffuser. Going ahead and grab it.
Attackers
They
will
miss
cover the
it.
bomb diffuser. 5 seconds left.
Oh my god, 5 seconds left. Are they going to be able to get the plant down? Oh my gosh, just in time. 1v2 situation. They're going to go ahead and see if they can get him. They do see him. They are able to take them out. Misfits wins Coastline. Whew! That was a back and forth game. 7-6 round, but Misfits just able to take the victory out to an 8-6 finish. Oh my goodness, that was insanity. Letty coming out with the top frags for their team in that game. That was quite interesting. Let's go ahead and see the scoreboard. Letty with 18 frags, Sloth with 11, Canadian trading out with 10. Oh, they went away. All right, well, I guess I'm done talking about the scoreboard. We're done talking about that game. We are in a 1-1 game, guys. We're going to go ahead and get ready to go into map 3 just as we've done before. So we're going to go ahead and go into a quick break, and we'll see you when we get back.
the doorways open up and see what kind of lifeline will be waiting there for me. I need to bury all these fears and let them fade away. I'm not scared, I'm prepared to find myself again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end, I'll rise up from the ashes, I wanna burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I won't give up, I'm still healing. I fight the pain that I once let kill my vibe. I fear the day that I lose the chance to fight. So I stand up tall, ready to face it all again. And I will not fall, I won't lose again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end, I'll rise up from the ashes, I won't burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I won't give up, I'm still healing.
The silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Feel the wind touch our face. Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape, let's escape. Let's escape. Let's escape. Close through the night, I won't let go until the sunrise. These open highways are calling our name, it's time for us to escape. Wave goodbye to your city life. Say hello to the desert sky. These open highways are calling our name. And now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Let's escape. Let's escape. Let's escape.
Welcome back, everybody, to Game 3. I told you guys this is going to be a close one. We're 1-for-1 in Rainbow Six Siege. Two fantastic teams coming in here. Last round going to Team Misfits with a 2-up lead, 8-6 on the final score in the round. This last game will be played on Oregon. So we're going to go ahead and head over to the Oregano, and Prevail will be defending first on this map with Misfits attacking as we send right into this next game as soon as it loads. Oh, yeah, we're waiting on the players ready up. We want to make sure they're ready to play before we just throw them in there and they stand there doing nothing. That's not entertaining, right? Oh, goodness. So I'm going to go ahead and say I'm really excited for this next game. Siege has definitely been very competitive with the with this season so far. It's definitely coming fire. Season 1 for Siege is definitely popping off. You know, we saw a lot of action in Season 0, but it's definitely great to see teams come in and kind of set the stage and make a interesting game, going back and forth, no wipes, complete actual competition in LDDL. Great effort from both teams coming in here. So we're going to go ahead and now get this game started. All right. Oregon. Bomb. Just kidding. What else will we play? All right, guys. We're going to play secure areas. It's not a very common map for us. You know, Oregon definitely being an overtime map. As we get in the ban phase here, Prevail getting to pick the first ban, I feel like we... See, it jumped! I told you it jumps if they all click on it. That's what I was trying to say to you earlier, Mahedron. Never mind. That's what I said. It was taking forever. They didn't pick an op right away. So Thatcher coming in as the first ban, not a surprise. Probably going to see the Jackal ban. At this point, you should have Ruby's out from the game. Like, come on. Make it so they'll ban somebody else when we're playing. Jeez. Make it interesting, UV. Just rotate ops out like you do maps. Ooh. Yikes. Ying coming out instead of Jackal. So now the roamers are in trouble because you know someone's going to pull the Jackal. God. So someone's going to pull that Jackal out. Mira getting banned, classically. Here on Oregon, that'll definitely impact the basement hold the most, I think, out of all the objectives. There's a few that they can play. I know that in the other area, I can't remember, it's upstairs connected to the kitchen's also good. Echo ban? Yo, that did hinder Prevail in the first game. In the earlier round, so they just want to get rid of that denial. Who in favor did they ban last time? That wasn't... It was Mira and I can't remember who else. So we'll have to see what plays come out of that. As we are missing a player on Prevail. Oh, there. Okay, good. Whew. Gotta make sure all the players load. We don't need a technical difficulty that lasts about an hour. Alright, Blitz. That's at 6 picks. There's no way they're actually playing Blitz. There's no way McBoss is actually playing Blitz. If McBoss plays Blitz, I will scream. Oh, Valk! That's who was targeted banned last time. So, okay, we have a Blitz, a Nomad. So Valk is back in play for both teams. We saw both Letty and Sloth capitalize on these Valk plays. So we're gonna have to see how that comes into Game 3. So Sledge, Zafia, a lot of soft breach there. Lion kind of weed out the roamers. Ace and Nomad. Ace is a hard breach. Valkyrie for that roam game. Kaede and Bandit. Make sure all those walls are taken care of. We'll go ahead and see
Defenders,
where
protect your
reload who the
bombs
rest
from
of the
being
roster is.
defused by
Mute,
attackers.
Legion. Nobody is getting through in a single reinforced wall unless they take out that utility. That is just insane. Drone information, abandoned information, everything. On the side of... Excuse me, sorry. On the side of Team Misfits, and I apologize to anybody in chat. I thought about grabbing a coffee out of the fridge, and I'm like, but it's 11 o'clock at night. All right. We don't have any entry denialers on the attacking team. I don't know what to call them. I mean, I have a gadget
5
ops to
seconds
take
to
out
go.
Zap stuff, so they're gonna have to deal with a lot of that going out. Sloth throwing a cam
Attackers are moving
outside.
out to locate
That's
a
gonna
bomb
be
and
retired next season. Enjoy that while you can, Sloth. No Valk cams outside anymore. Ubisoft said no and gave us a slap on the hand, which makes no sense to me. But you know, we'll see how this plays out. It may play in Sloth's favor, and I'll see exactly why that's a thing. As they do set up here in second floor kids' bedroom, I think is what it's called. We're gonna go ahead and see where Team Misfits pushes from Letty trying to take the barricade out, I think, or just trying to get a cheesy peek.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers have
Oh
recovered their
goodness, so
diffuser.
we do have a little bit of verticality coming through the floorboards right here as they get spotted out. Sloth got the cam on the ground, Sin. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Next season that is out. So trying to see if anybody's repelling on that wall. Muted and bandited. Or K-ed, I don't even see who got put there, but definitely Mute's coming out in a big play here. Misfits kind of figured out what the best approach is for them on this attacking round, trying to get that droning information, trying to figure out where exactly the players of Prevail are as these drones get popped. Another drone come through. Legion playing the connector. This is big. Connector is also a good play. Sloth playing not a soft wall. That wall is actually reinforced. I've seen that wall be soft before. As rounds does come through the window, Misfits trying to push through. Doesn't have any utility to get through. Trying to peek across from tower. Hard breach. And we get a frag. Letty out from above from Canadian Goose. The verticality coming into play. We have wooden floorboards. The ace tries to get on the wall. Did it get popped? I don't believe so, unless they were able to take out that utility. We got of Misfits taking out Crumb from the window. Ooh, what an angle. Repelling.
Air job ready.
Listen, the names are on my strong point. As Scott is able to take out Canadian Goose. Some rounds being traded back and forth. We're in a 3v4 situation. Misfits on the body count advantage as they try to move around here. Go ahead and pop in that window for distractions. The Lion drone is in the air, ready to spot
Bomb
any of these
located by
attackers in the
attackers.
rum game. Misfits, oh no, that's Lilius. I saw Misfits on the bomb. I thought they got it in there. Floss still on play, waiting for the kind of movement. Everybody stopping in place. Nobody really getting in. They do have that wall open. Misfits go ahead and take that Sloth. We're in a 2v4 situation with the meat jam. They're going to go ahead and swing on in here. We have rounds being traded. We get health damage on the cat. Misfits. They go ahead and throw the impact grenade. They have the cross angle. The diffuser is going down by Mick Boss here. Can Prevail go ahead and capitalize on that? That brick wall is solid. Go ahead and jam the Meridian. We do have the pressure stuck in there. Persistence, very low health. As Misfits tries to hold this off, Lily able to get a frag on Mick Boss, taking health damage, firing into the reinforced wall. Nobody able to connect the shot. We're down to 29 seconds. Plenty of time for Misfits. Plenty of time for either team to kind of frag it out. Prevail's got to get a move on this. They able to get the frag off on Lily. It's a 1v3 situation. Too low health. Only have PH Sloth to deal with the max health. Not able to rotate out of there. Stuck between all three players of Misfits here. Looking downstairs. We're going to go ahead and run across. Gets a frag off, but not enough. Goes ahead to run into full ace. Well, not an ace. The ace. That's the guy. Oof, that head. Well, look, a fan. Alright, so round one does go to Misfits on attack. We're going to go ahead and see them roll back to Kids Dorm. That's what that's called. Alright, we're going to go ahead and see them roll back to Kids Dorm. Maybe tighten up some of the angles that they may have lost before. We have the same lineup coming from the defensive team: Valk, Cade, Bandit, Mutant, Legion, as well as from the attacking team: Sealedge, Zofia, Maverick, Ace, and Nomad. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Either team is going to try to run this again and see if they can get it around. Actually, Canadian Goose says, aha, we have enough defensive walls. We're going to go ahead and pop some cap cans, break down your guys' health, hopefully get on a health advantage coming into the defensive rounds here. And I don't think we're going to see a 6-pick out of Misfits as we wait for everybody to load into this next round.
Attackers need to
Sealedge.
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So let's go ahead and get this set up. They are hard reinforcing. Man, they did it in sync. You ever see those videos where they reinforce that in sync? That cracks me up. Both run up to a wall, and it's almost like it's the same animation. Oh, Canadian actually placing a cheeky little. No, that wasn't quite in sync. I'm talking red bar for red bar. Oh, Lillian Sloth, I missed that one. I guess they just did
10
it in
seconds
sync.
remaining.
That's hilarious. Canadian Goose actually putting several cuffing threats there.
5 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
no, they don't do that anymore, Hedron. Stop yelling. No, you does not get taken out by Cades.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb.
Jeez, come on. Talk about being seasons behind, man. I thought you played a... Woo! Alright, we're going to go ahead and get into this attacking round as we see the drone action coming out from Misfits, trying to scope out exactly what kind of setup Prevail had going on this time. As we have the C4 utility used on a rotate hole, I don't know if we had an impact on their team. We did. Legion with impacts could have been used to use that rotate hole instead of the C4. C4 is kind of heavy, impacts and go a little further. Depends, yin yang, you know what you want to do. Wait, there is a yin. I can't say that. Sloth is in basement trying to see if he can catch a construction push there, but not quite anyone there. We have a lot of droning going on. They are going to try to push upstairs. I don't know if they spotted that Capcan that was hard left. Oh, and we have a Valk cam in that room as well. That room is definitely spotted. They want to make sure that they have all the information. That is a great Valk cam. It's behind, not where you can see it. PH is going to go ahead and drone into
Attackers
the room,
have
make
dropped
sure
the
it's
bomb diffuser.
completely clear. Diffuser dropped on the ledge, probably trading teammates. They're going to go ahead and Persistence is going to go ahead and drone up the stairs for Cat, giving them that information to get that hard push into there, get Cat upstairs, get that control of that bedroom. The mute jammer is pinged. I believe they were able to take that out. Yep, so the drones are making further in the room. Krim is now going to get spotted out by Misfits on the objective here. They're going to go ahead and have to keep that in mind. Sloth trading shots with that Letty down the hallway, back and forth. That's a long, long shot for them both to be doing. So they're going to go ahead and rotate out there and use the basement. They're going to go ahead and flank around and try to get up behind this player. Let's see if they're able to pull this off. The rest of the team is trying to anchor down and keep Misfits from pushing onto site. Nomad is spotted on the Valk and Sloth just doing what they can to make it around. Sloth slowly making it up the stairs. 3 players from Misfits in that area. Sloth able to get 1. Sloth able to get 2. That's 2 down from Misfits. We're in a 5v3 situation. Great picks coming out from Sloth. The Foos are still outside. Sledge trying to make sure they're not going to get hit. Cat grabs it. Persistence is also there. Persistence trading around the slots. 2 players v1. Sloth's going to go ahead and try to get those picks off. Got a little bit of health damage there on Sloth having to rotate. Cat on the pursuit. Chasing down with the claws on the Sloth. Z4 zipped. 35 seconds. They're going to have to go ahead and try to move back up here. The rest of the Prevail team is going to go ahead and hold this area. Persistence is very persistent in finding Sloth. Sloth, I think, here's it. I do not know. It's definitely going to come down to quick. Watching that door.
Has been dropped. 15
They did
seconds
drop the
left.
diffuser. Trim going ahead and drop the diffuser. McBoss on Venue. Here it comes. McBoss to the 2K. Canadian on McBoss. 8 seconds
5
left on the
seconds to
clock.
go.
Persistence is going to have to act on this, and that is round 2 Prevail. I think we're down to 1-1. Diffuser was spotted. That was a very solid hold. They learned what they had to do from the first round and capitalized on it. It's been a learning game for both these teams. I think that's why these drag out as they do. Each round they learn their mistake, and it's just enough to trade back and be like, all right, guys, from both teams, all right, guys, what did we do wrong last time? All right, let's go ahead and bring this utility this time and get that round going. And that's why, really, you research all you want on these teams. You never really know how the game's going to play until they're laid out in front of you. And you have to adjust and adapt and try to get the other team off their footing and off their comfortability. As we see, Prevail is going to go ahead and move on to the laundry and supply for this next, as we get a 6 pick from Glass to Nomad. Almost a Rooney. I don't know if they thought they were going to be upstairs. I don't know. 6 pick to the 6
Attackers
pick
need
to
to
the 6
locate
pick.
and defuse as
So
many
on the
bombs
defense
as they
side,
can.
we have the same lineup again. This time with, same lineup as last time on the defense. Definitely a solid defense team. You got your information, your entry
Attackers
denial
have discovered the
on the
location
hard
of a bomb.
breaches. You've got your drone denial for information, especially important in high-end gameplay. You have your cap contrast, which every little bit of health counts in Siege, just every little bit of flick. Same goes with the Legion. If it's not a doorway, it's somewhere else. All right, and we're going to go ahead and see Buck. Oh, we
10
do
seconds to
see
insertion.
the Flores come out from Letty this time around. Going ahead and try
5
to see what
seconds
utility they can eliminate. More than likely going to be trying to get that utility on any
Attackers are
hard
heading
breach
out to
walls at
defuse
the
a bomb.
Kaid, but with the Kaid, the utility is going to be high up, and the mute jammers are going to go ahead and jam those Flores. So I don't know if there's much utility that's going to be capitalized on Flores. We do have the Maverick, though, to help with the hard breach as far as the Ace goes. So Maverick is definitely going to be Ace's best friend on this, and we see some of them pushing from construction. They did completely close off construction. We have talked about this site before on the valid choice on whether to hard reinforce the wall to construction right there in mid-site or whether to leave it open. And Prevail has decided to go ahead and close that off. They do not want to have that as an open opportunity just in case they were to lose that hold. As Sloth is roaming up top here, waiting for Prevail to come in. I don't know if they've spotted him on drones yet. This is definitely a risky move, but we're going to have to see if it plays in their favor. And
Bomb
Kaid is
located
able
by
to get
attackers.
Ooh, persistence is down. Cat tries to follow up the shot. Sloth taking no health damage in that position. I believe Sloth is going to go ahead and rotate out of that position. Cat is also making her way back to her team. That push seems to be lost for Prevail. Ace able to take out the closet here. They're going to go ahead and regroup the 4 last remaining members of Team Misfits as they try to push this side. Vale is very aware of the presence on that side. The Flores is muted but can't be taken out. They better keep that mute drone up because I believe that Flores will blow if that mute gets taken out, correct? Yeah, so that mute has to stay to keep that Flores neutralized. PH Scott is taking a little bit of health damage, down to a quarter health. No heals in the option for the team. Misfit in the closet trying to push. Crim there. Finu go ahead. Oh my goodness, it's right there. They need a knight. There's 3 of them. They're going ahead and push right here. Are they going to try to get the plant on that side of the wall? Cat's going to go ahead and rush the plant here. McBoss trying to swing on that. We got trading out McBoss. Letty going ahead. Canadian Goose got Cat ahead of time. The diffuser has not been planted.
Attackers have
Fenu's
recovered their
down.
diffuser.
We have a 2v3 situation. The diffuser is going down. They're going to go ahead and check. They do see it, but they able to swing. They saved them with the plant. Sloth is now in a... Ooh! Capkin got him. Oh, does not see the hole there, and Misfits does take the round. Oh, goodness. You know, that was kind of... Almost could have got that. Very close, but Misfits just... Team synergy together. Misfits is stronger together. You definitely see that when their gameplay, when they roll as a squad together, they're able to get those aggressive pushes. I mean, literally used their teammate as a meat shield for the plant just to get it off. That would have been a swing on the diffuser. The focus is low, but the aim was low, and the other teammate to save the Misfits player was not at the head level that they were aiming, and that's what gave them that frag. So that was very interesting to see. It definitely looked like it was going to go in favor of Prevail in that round, with Sloth getting the early pick on persistence, but Misfits was able to regroup, capitalize, push the objective, be aggressive, and take that away from Prevail. So now we are in a 2v1 or 2-1 situation here on round 4 as Prevail goes ahead and sets up in basement again. Like I said, it's a don't change if it ain't broke kind of situation. They're going to go ahead and reset this up, take the knowledge they just learned from losing that round and try to apply it to this one and see if they can get a dub to tie it back up in this next round. So we're going to see the mutes placed on that wall to kind of deny the construction aggression. We do only have 1 hard wall at the bottom. I don't know if it's going to go ahead and get that to rotate maybe Lily. Not quite open enough. Oh, they were able to crouch through it. That's going to hinder the a mantle. That's going to hinder their movement. They definitely need to open that up. They're going to go ahead and
Objective is to
spray that,
locate a
get that
bomb and
rotate
defuse it.
open. This is going to kill time, ammo, and utility, though, to try to make sure they fix that rotate. Still have a softball there in freezer. I think Canadians actually going to play that area. I don't know if they're going to open it up or just leave that soft. As we see Misfits droning in, definitely pushing from construction again. 2 players. We do see the Iana come out. I did miss that from McBoss switching to Iana this time around to try to utilize that utility. Krim going ahead and coming around, sending up Iana. They're trying to get that information. Gets their Iana shot. Yeah, Krim definitely thinking that was a real Iana. Stopping the Flores from coming around and getting that wall. So that drone is going to be stopped right there. Scott going ahead, and Cat going ahead and get that information. They reinforced everything in that closet. They do not want to give Misfits that other half. We have nitros, we have frag grenades being traded back and forth through the hole. Maverick using their utility, flashbang grenades coming through the wall. Don't see any. Letty taking a little bit of health damage there, not sure what from. They're going to go ahead and get the main wall here. Cat getting hit by a Capkin trap, trying to get to and the angle gets put on them. Cat going ahead and retreating after taking massive health damage. They're going to go ahead and try to drone in there. Both sides of the reinforced wall. Misfits is ready to hold that down. Cat trying to get that angle, trying to figure out exactly where Canadian Goose is. We have another Flores going off as it was able to go through that reinforced wall. Crom coming around. They are trading shots back and forth. Cat is trying to push in there. The diffuser is currently in PDHD slots possession. They see where the muted Flores is. Oh, Krim goes ahead and gets taken out. Canadian Goose getting the Capkins as Cat gets fragged. Scott going ahead and getting Fenyu off the objective. Letty is in the objective, trying to get Scott in there. Sloth is definitely on the flank, trying to peek McBoth here. They definitely hear each other, holding the frag grenade out. The plant is going down in the same positions as before. Can Canadian capitalize? They think they're going to be able to spot that. Does get a little bit of a shot off. Not sure if they connect a little bit of health. Sloth is going to go ahead and try to move down here. Iana is going to go ahead and get that information. Sloth is on the flank of the team. Oh, goes ahead and gets the Maverick. Is he going to be able to spot the Iana? He's not. Iana goes ahead and downs him. Oh, as we get the trade off there, Lily on the feint. Lily to... Oh, the 1v1 situation with Lily and Scott. They went ahead and finished them off. That does tell Lily where they're at. And they don't get the frag. Round goes to Misfits. Almost able to get that round. Lily lifts the shot right on PhD. So that is another round to Misfits, round 5. 3-1 situation. Prevail definitely needs to figure out a strategy to come back. They're going to go ahead and go back upstairs to Kid's dorm. This is an objective they were able to hold before. Enough rounds have gone by. They can go ahead, go back to a comfortable situation, and maybe reassess themselves, get uncomfortable, try to recollect their thoughts as they try to deal with this Misfits team, who seems getting more aggressive as the rounds kind of go out here. That basement plant definitely hurt them twice in a row in the same position. So we're gonna go ahead and see a 6-pick from Sledge to IQ. More likely, sick of those Capcom traps. That's my call.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, so we go ahead and see this setup here. Oh, there we go. In-sync reinforcement. Look at that. Whop! It's still entertaining. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and set that up. Sloth is going to make one hard reinforcement there. I think they may leave that soft for a peek. No, it was reinforced from both sides. So it's a side-v-side reinforcement. Actually, if they would have done that in the other direction, I believe you could create a peak with reinforced walls that way, but we're not utilizing this situation. Canadians making sure they close up that room. They do not want them to get that closet control. They want to keep Misfits out of there as they did in the round previous. Canadians going ahead and put down as many captures as they can. Not knowing that IQ is in the round, but we'll have to see. Even if there's been a few rounds where the captains have been spotted and we've seen team members run into them just headlong, not really caring, thinking they could just take the health damage and not suffer the consequences from it. So we do see that Misfits is pushing into this garage area to go ahead and make their way up the staircase, the front door garage push, getting across angles, making sure they don't get roamed on. They're on the upper balcony. Sloth, speaking of the roam game, is rotating through basement, knowing where they're coming from. We actually see a team member from Misfits, I believe, go down into basement. I'm not sure if I saw that right. I forgot that. No, okay. Drift is blind. I'm just crazy. Don't worry about it. We do see Letty just above. Kind of insane to think about. Sloth making her way back out. Cat trying to take a soft
Attackers
wall
have
through the
located a bomb.
staircase, trying to peek down, make sure nobody rotates up there so they don't get triple flanked when they get. Yeah, they're watching that staircase hard. Misfits does not want a repeat of the round they had before. Sloth taking it out. They do know that they're there. Where their Sloth is at, they're able to confirm the roam game watching both staircases. They know Sloth is in basement. They're going to have to see where it goes. Capkin's getting pinged. We do have a reinforced wall opened. I believe that is upstairs. Drones going around, checking every corner, making sure they keep this roamer pinned down with knowledge information. Krim sees the walls open, ready and waiting to prime the C4. He's waiting for them to come into that room to see if he can get them with the aggressive C4 play. They're going to go ahead. Oh, yeah, there we go. So their Canadian is going ahead and watch this cam, letting Krim know when to go ahead and pop that C4. There is a drone here. They are probably going to spot that Kaid if they pop that through. I'm not sure if PH can spot that. Oh, I think they're going to call the room safe. They're going to go ahead and pop that C4. I don't think anything came out of that as they throw a new Selmer grenade. And we see a Sloth take out Letty. Finally, Sloth able to capture that. Oh my goodness, all the shots coming out of nowhere. Sloth all the way back upstairs again, making his way. Oh, we do see a double out of McBaugh. And Sloth takes out of the other one. PHC on Sloth. We are just trading kills around and around. Cat able to collect on Canadian Goose. Cat able to connect on Venue. Round going to Team Misfits. Wow, that was just... Once the dominoes started falling, they just kept going. My goodness, we are in a 4-1 situation, round 6. Prevail down on this game on a objective that they previously won, and they're going to go ahead and send it back there again. They are bound and determined to take the round that they have won on this map to try to capitalize on it and make plays out of it. So let's go ahead and see. Buck, IQ, Maverick, Ace, and Ayana. Definitely information gathering. Probably counter roam game to Sloth's Valk for the Ayana to try to make sure that Sloth, they were trying to pin Sloth down a lot with those cams, trying to keep the information there. Sloth able to rotate around and get back upstairs somehow. Actually, I'm not even sure how they get back upstairs. So let's go ahead and see if this goes well for Prevail, if they can go ahead and adjust on the mistakes they've previously made on this objective twice. So we're going to go ahead and see that entry denial. We see the Lamai come out for that grenades. We see Cade still about the Mute and the Legion. So we're gonna go into round 6 as they create utility. Was that for the drone? Was that spotted drone? Oh, the ping drone. So they went ahead and took that out. Kaid is on that, trying to hold that room. I'm not gonna lie, that is my favorite place to hold when I play this objective. Was right where Kaid is. Krim, ooh, Letty getting this anti-spawn peek. Was that a spawn peek? Oof. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna go ahead and see Misfits push here with the fragger from Prevail off the board. This could be a very tough round for Team Prevail.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Misfits is going to go ahead and get the information. Now that Sloth is off the board, they know they have a little more breathing room. They know most of the other team is anchored on the site. They're going to go ahead and capitalize on that. As Canadian Goose tries to hold the angles. Fetchu on the staircases. Not sure if any players from Misfits is over there. They seem to be content of pushing that closet again, making sure they can get that hard breach. They have Ayana and Ace. Ace goes ahead and throws it in there. I hear something spin up, not sure what that is. Oh, they do get the wall. Kaid is not able to shock it in time. So they're going to go ahead and attempt to shock it again. And they're going to try to peek this angle. Ayana just, the McBoss, just snaps in there and takes out Grim as they try to peek the long angle. Canadian Goose able to make contact with Cat. They're going to go ahead and hold this long angle. There's about to be some action here. There is a Claymore pinged on the site here. Canadian Goose trading shots with both Misfits players, trying to get the wall bang. Nothing is connecting. Lily on the movement on the flank. Fetchu able to take out McBoss as they make their way around. We are actually in a 3v3 situation here, getting a little bit of movement. We're on a health disadvantage from Prevail. Oof, Letty nailing the headshot on Fetchu, who was low health before, as they get this control here. Ooh, and Canadian Goose going down as well from PH Scott on the pistol kill. Lily, 1v3 situation, has to clutch this out. I believe the client is going down from Scott, and there it goes. Letty able to swing on Lily and take the round for Misfits. This is just not their sight. They keep going back and back, but it's not happening, and we're going to go ahead and switch around on round 7. Misfits clear lead going into the defending attacking round switch here on Oregon. Misfits kind of just walking away with this segment of the map, definitely having control, trying to do Kids Dorm, and it was just not working for Team Prevail. And now Misfits is going to go ahead and take that same site and try to lock it down. We'll see if Team Prevail can come around with the same retaliation. And we have an Osa. We have an Amaru? No? Yes? No? Yes? Stop. Stop doing that to me. Oh, they cannot go Osa. Oh yeah, because Osa's technically banned in this season. Okay, so that was an oopsie daisy, or it was just they were gonna 6-pick anyway. I imagine they were gonna 6-pick anyway, so maybe team communication there. We do see Legion switched out for Valk, Letty on Valk. This was a very strong point for Team Misfits on the other Villa, so you're definitely gonna see the retaliation of the fraggers on Team Misfits going to utilize that. They do have a clash. Wait a minute. Skirt! Pump the brakes. We have a clash on the field. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a contendant for Prevail to deal with. Shield up are not the greatest thing to deal with, and we're going to have to see how this clash. Talk about slowing down rounds. This clash is definitely going to be something to contend with. It has not come
10
out
seconds remaining.
all night, but now on the last couple of rounds, we're seeing a clash come into play. And we have frost mats again. Persistence on the frost mat. What the hell just
Attackers
happened?
must locate and defuse a bomb.
Miscommunication on the impact. A little bit of health loss. Oh my god, it almost happened again. Ladies and gentlemen, they're just fragging each other out here. Be careful there. Your teammates can take health damage. Alright, let's go ahead and send it into this round as we see Canadian Goose coming out of construction. The rest of the team pushing from front door. Don't see much of Rome. I think Letty may be downstairs. Or are they on site? I think Letty's on site. Yeah, no, not much of a run game. McBoss. Oh. Probably making sure that they couldn't capitalize on the... Ooh! Grenade! Off on McBoss. Down and killed a person. Did I miss that? Oh, yeah, that grenade actually took out... That actually took out the bandit, and McBoss is down from that nade. I don't know if they're going to be able to rotate around and make that res. Oh, yeah, they're watching that angle. Oh, there it goes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. They get the double frag. I didn't even see her come. Sloth with McPress and Persistent. Scott able to retaliate on that attack, though. Ooh, we are down on a 2v3 situation. As Crim and Sloth are both off the board. Scott able to mop them, both of them. Canadian Goose able to hold, watching that angle, waiting to see where they can capitalize. Lily has the diffuser, just has to make their way into the site here. They are downstairs. I believe they're going to attempt to take the staircase, are busting the window, making a lot of noise. Misfits is aware of that presence. Dokkaebi going to go on the drone. I thought it was a distract. They do have a bulletproof camera. They'll have to contend with that. They are confirming that there's nobody connector. They do see that there is a rotate hole and they're able to take that out. There is a phone information if Team Prevail can get that. Canadian Goose on Letty. We're in a 1v4 situation. We're going to have to see if they can go ahead and capitalize on this. Lily on the roof. Oh, able to get the frag off. Scott is in a 1v2 situation on this attacking round. We're going to have to see if Prevail can get in and get the plant. They're watching the window. Lily needs to get in there and get that plant down. There's like 50 seconds left on the timer. Canadian Goose is marked on the bulletproof camera. Oh, Oh, the Frost Mat gets Lily. And Misfits loses that round. Round 8. Misfits still. Match point for Misfits, 6-1 on Prevail. So we're going to go ahead and head into this round. We do see a Sledge, the Amaru, Dokkaebi, Nook come out of this game. Canadian Goose is going to go ahead and go Nomad. We have Lomai, Mute, Frost, Cade, and Jaeger. They're definitely going to bring that Frost now, especially after able to get a clutch win with the Frost Mat. That was a very close opportunity for Prevail to capitalize, and they just kind of dropped the ball for it. So they're going to go ahead, since Misfits won that round, they're going to go ahead and go to Laundry Supply Room. Is that the one that looks like... Where is that at? Is that basement? Is that what... Oh, I didn't realize that was basement called. Oh, see, I swear I played this game before. I swear I played a game before. Is it sad that I didn't know that B meant basement? Oh, sometime common sense doesn't
Attackers need
get...
to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Oh, goodness. So we're going to go ahead and see Team Misfits set up here in the basement hold. We'll see if Prevail has a stronger push for this as they kind of get everything set and around and hard. So Misfits is also opting to hard reinforce the 90-degree wall there. Not wanting to contest that just in case they are able to lose that hold. We do have the mute from McBoss for the entry denial. There is also Letty with the Kaid if need be. For the entry... We don't see anybody really able to utilize to take out utility on the side of Team Prevail.
5 seconds
We don't have any Floreses, we don't have any Mavericks. There actually is no hard breach at all
Attackers are heading out
on the side of Team Prevail, so they're going to have to go down every funnel that Misfits might lay out for them. Their only choices are to go through that freezer, down the main staircase, or down the back staircase. So this could be detrimental in teams of Prevail, especially since we have an Amaru in the basement. We're going to go ahead and see how they set up. We have a lot of the teams staying together, a lot of their droning coming on. We have a couple drones coming from construction. Oh my goodness, wait, so we have no Mira, but yet we have double soft walls. We'll have to see how that plays out. That might be a funnel trick on the side of Misfits. Maybe to bait the soft creatures into the soft walls. Give some confidence to those walls. See if they let them push them if they can. They have a bulletproof camera. They had a bulletproof camera. Oh, and Scott able to frag out on Sloth with the MP5. As we get some buzzy things, we got double staircase trying to clear that. It's a Lamai grenade. They go ahead and clear out of that. Betty trying to give that information. Persistence trying to hold them over there. 3 members from Team Prevail trying to take that. They do capitalize on that soft wall as they try to push into you. We get some health damage onto McBoss here as they send back, and Canadian Goose able to finish off McBoss. They are going ahead and just funneling into this. Prevail trying to see what they can capitalize on. 3 and 4 of them on this end of the field as Letty runs into Persistence. Cat able to frag out a Canadian Goose as Jaeger. They're going to go ahead and see what they can find. The Amaru able to take out the hard breach there. Oh, the gadget there. Scott getting an angle from the freezer, trying to hold them over there. They realize that most of Prevail is on that side of the map. They're just trying to hold the angle. Got Cat holding back there just in case. Letty able to frag on Krim, getting a headshot on them. Prevail down to a 2v4 situation. Just the 2 members of Prevail left on this side of the map. Heavy angle from Scott here, just waiting for Prevail to peek that door frame as they try to get... Letty's trying to crawl underneath, get the sneaky little sneak in. Letty hears the crawl, is going to pop a C4. Lily healing it, goes ahead and backs up. I think they just took out the cam that was on that 90 there. They have a hard angle here. They have 30 seconds and they have to try to push into sight. Fetchu going ahead and getting in the closet. Frost Mat back into it. Frost is going to go ahead and peek it. Lily is very low health. 1 Prevail member down. They're going to go ahead and all push here, and that is game. Misfits takes the game. Misfits holding their victory against Delamore. Holding their victory against Prevail. 7-1 game in favor of Misfits. PH Scott coming out really fragging on that round for their team. Whew. What a game. What a game. Misfits definitely ran away with it on that last one. Definitely a little bit of a. Definitely Oregon being the weak map in the series for Team Prevail. That'll definitely be something that we will look over and definitely ask about when we go into these interviews in just a moment. So we are going to take a quick break, reach out to players, grab some for interviews, get their thoughts and what they learned and what their future is for the map, and we'll get right back with you.
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep.
All right, welcome back, everybody. So we are in the post game of that very close and exciting match between Misfits and Prevail. It was a 2-1 victory for Team Misfits. They were able to bring it out on that last map and give a consistent, clear victory on that last map, bringing it out to a 7-1 finish. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to some of those players from the Misfits team on the map and get their ideas and what their thoughts were going through each of these games. We're gonna go ahead and pull up a couple of Misfits new players. Let's go ahead and get Letty and PhD. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Well, what did you guys think of the series so far? Did you guys have fun with?
It was super stressful.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
that was definitely a game to watch. You know, I watched the Misfits go against Delamore before this, and then Prevail had a very close game with Void before this. So a lot of us were really anticipating this game, as a close one, and man, it was definitely crazy. So, what was kind of your insights on the first map that you guys played? That
Uh,
was pick, I believe.
it was Villa, right? It started off well, but we just not really in sync too much. Obviously, me and PhD being kind of new and having a fifth player kind of thrown in at the end. It was kind of trying to get used to everybody's play style. But yeah, after Villa, Coastline's my worst map, but it just started working out. Especially Coastline on our kitchen defenses, we gave up top control a lot, and it just wasn't working out. So thankfully we pulled through that. And then Oregon, it was just, I don't know, straight up ranked, just trying to grind it out.
Yeah, I can definitely feel that. I personally know as a player that Oregon is definitely a common map. So it's like a lot of players play it, and it just comes into common faults and seeing what kind of works and what doesn't. It definitely, you guys ran away with that on Oregon. That was definitely a tough game for Prevail to kind of defend against, and your grinding kind of showed on that one. Was there anything like mid game that you guys could look forward to improving? I mean, you did take the dub today, but it definitely wasn't just
Um,
run away.
yeah, shoot, I don't know. We just need I guess, more game time together because really, like, Scott or PhD and I have played together, for a long time, even competitively, and then I met Kat way back, and she kind of just like, "Hey, if you want to play this league, we could really use some help." I was like, "All right." And then tonight, Scott came on, or PhD, goddamn, PhD, PhD came on, and I was like, "All right." Me and PhD didn't really do like our usual duo thing. We're kind of just playing it out, and yeah, I think if we continue with this lineup, for sure, we can definitely improve and see what we were doing. There were some angles that weren't necessary to hold and some challenges that we shouldn't have made. And like on Villa, vault wall being open is not a huge deal, but like one round we didn't have any rotate from bar, so they were just walking in. It was kind of chaotic. It was chaotic.
Yeah, I could definitely tell that. We were trying to pay attention to utility, especially in below where you were putting those. And I gotta say, your glass peak, I was so proud that I actually had a peak that steered with somebody with fragged on it, stepping on those plants, getting in that line of sight. I'm like, hey, I actually got
That first one was disgusting. I'm sorry, whoever I did that to. That was unfair.
Oh goodness, yeah, no, they
But
definitely. I was
hey,
definitely watching the
it got in
alpha on
their
that.
minds because they started bringing that warden.
Yeah, exactly. And now, so the Valk. I want to ask about the Valk ban because you were playing Valk heavy, but so was Sloth. Was that
Yeah, he's just
a
nuts.
head?
So I was just like, nah, I don't need it. I don't need
You don't
Valk.
need it, so you just want to throw the Valk out the window just to take it away. All right,
Yeah, I was like,
I
I
was
could
just kidding.
play
That.
somebody else.
Well, we look forward to having you guys featured in the series. You guys currently are the undefeated team across actually all of the series. All Misfits teams have taken no losses, is a complete
There we go.
dubs. So you definitely have a lot more to look forward to. We have a couple more stages coming up for this. You do have the big Void versus Misfits game coming up, so that'll be another one, great one to watch.
Sick.
But it's good having you guys, and we hope to see you guys in the next
I
game.
appreciate it. Yep.
Thank you.
All right, so that was Team Misfits who took the dub 2-1 today. We're gonna go ahead and talk to the Prevail players, see what their insights were, what kind of happened on Oregon, kind of see what was happening when the games they took on the first one. So we'll go ahead and get Sloth and Goose up here.
Yo,
Where's Goose? Oh,
I don't think he knows how to join this.
we always have that once per game. It's at the top of your Discord. It's the green button.
It's the green button marker. Join.
Technical difficulty, everybody. Well, Sloth as Goose tries to figure it out, and I take a drink real quick.
Yeah, I'll take a drink with you.
Goodness. So, great first game. You guys came out and took it round for round. Actually, you went 7-4 in the first game. Kind of tell me what was going on with that as you kind of took it on Villa. What was your Villa so strong in that aspect?
I had my Valk. No, but also, but also as well, after we played Void on Villa and we ended up losing that map, we were like, Yeah, we might want to practice this map a little bit, see like how to actually set up site and push and stuff like that. So we did play it a little bit and talk about it.
All right, bet. So that's definitely good to see, and that definitely tell that most of your practice went into Villa because that wasn't Prevail's map pick, but you guys kind of ran away with that one a little bit. It ended up being 7-4 instead of
Yeah.
being as close as your other games were. So that was definitely a play. And now, what was kind of your insight on what happened with Oregon?
With Oregon, so like literally none of us play it. It's like when it came down to the map bans, I was really hoping they would have gotten Club in there
I found
at the
it.
last map. You found it? Hell yeah.
Well, welcome, Goose. Welcome up to the interview. So,
Hello.
yeah. So you guys just no practice on Oregon is what I'm hearing here.
No,
Yeah.
like last minute when we were like, oh, we got to play Oregon. Shit. Okay. How are you gonna do this?
All
And
right.
then
Well, that's
we
well. I
Oh
was
yeah.
asking you, what's your plan moving forward then with that being your week game? How are you gonna plan to strategize to get these maps across? I mean, how long have you been a team currently with your setup? Has this been the solid team pretty much?
it's gonna be the solid team, but
Maybe one new
whenever we
player.
decided, yeah, whenever we like joined into here, we started to play together as a team a little bit in like casual and unranked and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely
So,
you can see a lot of team play. When you took the top of kitchen, you were definitely ready to take that top control. We saw a lot of the VIP holds, and when it did work in your favor, you completely capitalized it and was able to hold that kitchen objective. But just whenever you weren't able to hold that kitchen, it kind of fell apart. And you had a lot of good clutches in the team as well, able to come
Yeah.
around and get that.
yeah.
But the Villa game, tell me a little bit about the Villa game. I forgot to ask Misfit about it, but that was definitely that was the closest game. Kind of tell me what happened with those last couple rounds on Villa,
We were
or
just on
sorry,
a roll.
Coastline. On
Oh,
Coastline.
coastline.
Coastline?
Oh, we just fell apart. We were too focused on like the wrong angles, and then they just snuck up behind us, or they were just got their drones. They were amazing with droning. They just had their drones everywhere. We didn't expect. So
Yeah.
Well,
like I can't wait to face them again. But it's just we just got to be better looking for drones.
True.
yeah, the drone gameplay definitely came in. You saw a lot of you see it from a third person. I know more likely that all the teams are going to go back and watch the VOD. You're going to
Oh,
see a lot of them just triple stacked up against the wall, head in the wall on drones, checking everything out. So.
dude.
Yeah. I'm more excited to watch the VOD to see your
Oh,
reaction though.
Oh goodness, it was a lot of rounds of solo casting. My excitement was, whew, it
on
was.
on on Oregon, Sloth actually he had like 6 drones on him. So because
Bro,
he was
yeah,
roaming
no,
all the
like
time.
they had the IQ and they were like, "Yo, go deal with the IQ." So I was like, "Okay, I'll try to get the IQ." And then there's like fucking 6 drones on my ass. I'm getting like wall bang through like 3 different like angles. I'm just like, "God damn it, dude."
Oh yeah, no, they would. We definitely saw a lot of that drone play come into benefit for Misfits. You were trying to rotate around in the basement there, and they just literally drone on each stair. They knew exactly where you were at,
Yeah.
and that
They
definitely limited your roaming gameplay. They had enough of your roaming gameplay at that point. Well, I
Yeah.
hope you
we
guys
kept
look forward to doing more in the future. You guys think you have a little
definitely.
hiatus for your next game? Yeah, you don't have another game left in this stage, so you get a little breather, get a little more practice in before we
Oh
go into
yeah.
stage three. Is
We're
there
gonna need
anything you're
this
looking
practice.
forward into stage three as far as what you're going to practice and who
I
you
don't know too
want to
much,
face?
but we're definitely well. At least I'm definitely gonna start. Going into custom games, seeing what angles I can peek and stuff. Um,
hmm
I just gotta switch up my strats because once they got that IQ, my capcans were useless. So
Yeah, that was
gotta
that
be
was
able.
very true. And,
Just
Yeah,
those
practicing every
Capkins,
map.
those Capkins were doing the work. They were definitely chunking the health of the other team. You're putting the work in, but we'll have to see
yeah,
how it plays out in the future. Hopefully, you guys can get more practice together and maybe even bring another round to round match, maybe with Misfits in the future. But we're gonna
Oh
go ahead
yeah.
and wrap it up here. It was great to have you guys in the league, and we look forward to you facing some of the other teams that we have are for the R6 roster.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Thanks for having us, dude.
All right, so that is the team. So we're gonna go ahead and get closed up here, close shop. Thankfully, we didn't end at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. So we're gonna go ahead and actually have some time to breathe after this. looking at the upcoming calendar for the season, we do have the rest of this week. On Wednesday, we have a Rocket Cars game, and it's going to be Stella versus Yetis on the Rocket League. And then we do have another Siege map coming up. Siege match on Thursday. Delamore versus Yiddies. So back-to-back Yiddies action there on those days. Bring your 11 support for your teams. And then on Saturday, we have a Valorant game coming out from Stella and Void coming up on that. So that is the rest of the week. We're going to look forward to having those games, and we will definitely see you around. This has been Drift and LDGL. I hope you enjoyed yourselves tonight, and have a good one.
It's all gonna be alright. Thinking about all the things we did tonight. What a time to be alive. Just you and I. Just you and I. Only you can put the fire out. You can turn it all around. You can lift me off the ground, so we can fly again, so we can fly again. I've been trying hard not to go out of my mind. And all I need right now is for you to stay the night. But if you keep saying that you've got to leave, then I'm gonna be alright. As long as you tell me that we ain't running out of time. Thinking about all the things we did tonight. What a time to be alive.